Welcome to the convention. We are live, World Cup Special Edition. Going to introduce my guests in a second. Let's take a quick look at the lineups here. Mr. Mask, as always, talk us through what you're seeing.
Right, okay, so for Sweden, I think we're looking at Forsberg is going to be a big threat for them. This guy here, Berg, scored 8 goals in the qualification to get Sweden through to the World Cup. He's going to be a threat. Lindoff, you might know him from playing for Manchester United, and Lustig here, right back, who plays for Celtic.
And on the other side, the Germans, must win for them. A win or a draw, loss and a draw, either one of those, and they're going home.
Yeah, this is it for Germany. They have to win it. They're going to be relying on Werner. He was the top goal scorer in Germany for Leipzig, I think is the club he plays for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, really decent player. They need to give him the ball a lot more. Reyes is coming in instead of Ozil, and also Ruddy is coming in instead of Khedira. So they've changed a few players around, but this is the time that they need to deliver.
Maybe a little more pace and intent, you know, with the change of Royce coming in for Ozil, he might get forward a bit more rather than sit back and try to look for that killer pass.
Yeah, exactly. I think they'll be getting Draxler in as well here on the left-hand side. They're going to be passing the ball out to him. Using the wings wisely is key here. The Swedes are going to be right in front of them the whole time. They're going to be defending very, very deep, but Germany need to get over that.
Well, should be a good one as it kicks off here. Let me introduce these fine gentlemen sitting with me. Omar, why don't you tell the world who you are and what you stand for? What
I stand for?
What team you ride or die with?
Well, hi, Omar. I am Brazilian, half. I still have family there, so in a way, I'm kind of hoping that Germany loses. But you know, I still got love for all my German friends and Swedish friends, so just hoping to see a good game. And wow.
You remember 4 years ago, just I don't know, if there's any game that maybe stands out. I don't know if you hold grudges. You're not.
I'm not one to hold a grudge, but you know, when I get reminded 7-1, I kind of do a little bit.
Sure. Mr. Mask?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. Germany, it's a must-win game for them. I actually fancied them before the tournament, but yeah, they lost the first game, so it's going to be tough, but I think they're going to win.
Jamel, say hello to the world.
Hello, what's going on, Mom?
There you go. The only guaranteed viewers are you know, the parentals here. What do you reckon, Jamel? Who you see winning this?
Oh, Germany, absolutely. Have to. They look good in the first 3 minutes.
Sure. Living in the Swedish third of the field.
Yeah.
Well,
Omar, you were telling me before this that you spent a little bit of time in both Germany and Sweden, and you kind of root for both countries, at least for the people there.
Yeah, for the people there. I got to say the German people are great people. Got some friends there, so Swedish people as well. Good people, great beer in both countries, so can't complain.
You were there playing music, huh?
Yeah.
Both places?
Both places, yeah.
Which had the bigger crowd?
Well, it's tough to say. When we played in Sweden, we played in a small little town called Sala. So the whole town came out, so that was fun to meet everyone out there. But both places were equally good in terms of audience. Everyone was good. And,
like the whole town?
Yeah,
like the mayor?
Literally the whole town.
The whole town?
Yeah.
That's kind of tight.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I mean,
that was a big block.
Way to take. There you go. Take one for the team, bud.
Yeah, so we are giving away a jersey for the World Cup. So if you want to pick a jersey of your choice, all you need to do is name the next goal scorer in this game. So if you put it in Twitch or YouTube, obviously before the goal goes in,
we'll be checking.
We'll be checking. And then what we'll do is we'll put you into a draw for next Thursday, and we'll draw the winner for that jersey then.
End of the group stage, right? So we've got from here through the end of the group stage. We'll be doing this a couple more times, yeah?
Yeah, so there's loads of chances to get involved, loads of chances to win, and you can pick whatever jersey you want. What's been your best jersey so far? Like, what's the most kind of...
Everyone loves the Nigerian.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's equally, I think everyone likes that.
Especially because it's sold out. Anything sold out is automatically cooler.
What about if it's a team that didn't qualify for the World Cup, say, I don't know, in Ireland or something like that?
Harsh.
Way to rub it in.
Yeah. But in fairness though, you know, what about the United States? What about their World Cup jersey? How's that looking?
Honestly, I'm not a fan.
I mean, it's got stars and stripes on it.
Women's World Cup jersey has got a lot of stars on it. A lot of stars.
We have 3 million in our country. Well, 4 million in our country. How many guys do you have? Like 160 million? Come on, you should be qualifying for these things. Come on.
Should be.
Should be, yeah. That's.
We're better at organizing them. We're much better at organizing them.
Yeah, I say just let us host them all, man. We'll get knocked out in every group stage. It'll be fine, but it'll be fun.
There you go. Go, bud.
Sweden's going to have to counter if they're going to get any chances, right?
There you go.
Woo! Oh! That's a... How is that not a yellow card?
Yeah, he was grabbing it.
I think,
you know, but
they're pulling his hair, basically.
You got to be a little bit stronger, though, too.
That's
It's 6 minutes in the game. They're not going to give you that, I think, straight away. So.
Jay, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, pal. Yeah, we are broadcasting on Periscope as well, on Twitch, and also on YouTube.
No excuses not to watch.
We're doing the tripler, as they call it.
Wherever you need, we're there.
Oh. Well, that was kind of cute.
Germany aren't messing about. It's pretty direct stuff, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, they're using the flanks pretty well.
It almost looks like Yogi Löw told them, like, you know, remember in training sometimes your coach would give you little like restrictions and it'd be like 2-touch max, like you have to play 2-touch.
Yeah,
it almost has that kind of feel where it's like 3 seconds, get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they're trying to use it wide to kind of pull them out of the middle because they knew that Sweden was going to, you know, kind of park the bus in the middle there. So.
Yeah, they need to get Draxler and Reeves involved in the game. They're hitting it out so wide. Go on.
Here we go.
Yes, in the box.
Oh! Wow. Was that a shot or a cross?
I don't know, but that could have gone.
Take your pick.
I think exactly. When he goes, which one did you think it was? That's what I was doing.
I think one of the ways that Sweden are going to score is
thanks, Emily.
Via set pieces. Set pieces are going to be really important for Sweden.
This is what she said.
Corner kicks, free kicks. They scored a penalty against South Korea. Because I can't really see them breaking down Germany. They don't really have the talent going forward. I think Berg plays in Abu Dhabi. So that league is
capital
great.
Football, I think. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Football's coming home.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then the other guy, Tovinen, his name is. He plays for Toulouse in France, but I don't think he's been getting his game.
He was one that was supposed to be. He was when he was at PSV. He was linked with Liverpool, but that was like in the Roy Hodgson days.
Yeah, like
which kind of tells you maybe his level of
of ability.
Yeah,
he's getting on a bit now. He's 31 years of age, but I think Forsberg is the guy that been looking.
Yes, goal!
Oh! Werner,
Timo.
come on now, pal. Should be doing better.
I don't know. I'll tell you, I'm smelling a goal right now. I mean, they're looking pretty dangerous.
Great defending by Sweden. 2 guys on him there.
Wow.
Did you see that I had blocked by Lozano today?
Yeah.
He came back defensively as fast as he could about 3 times to intercept or make a block.
That guy
that was a
is
great
a
effort.
workhorse. He's so good.
Great effort.
You rarely see attacking players with that kind of zest for defending, right?
But like he basically put his body on the line. It kicked in the leg like it was decent.
Yeah, I have a feeling that this game is going to be like this.
One-way traffic?
Yeah, for the majority. I mean...
Look at how deep Sweden are playing as well. They're just soaking up all this pressure.
How long...
Can they
oh, that's a nice ball.
Hold on.
Oh.
How long do they need to hold Germany scoreless before Germany maybe start to sense a little bit of panic or a little desperation? You know, where maybe all of a sudden the momentum might kind of swing in Sweden's favor?
I'd say 60 minutes. If Germany are not ahead by 60 minutes,
I'm going to
They-
agree with you on that.
They might kind of start to cave a little bit. They might make a few more kind of adventurous type of passes. But they need to score. I mean, they need to win this match.
They're scoring before 20 minutes.
Do you reckon?
Before 20?
Yeah. You've heard it here first.
Someone's gunning for that jersey.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Am I eligible for the jersey?
No.
He had to check.
I'm sorry.
Let me ask the judges. No.
you got to go outside and watch on your laptop with the rest of them, and then enter it.
Fair. Ooh, wow.
What jersey is this actually? This is the. Is that
This is an old Sunderland, like
nice.
2013,
Nice.
2012.
Cool.
Nice.
It's like kind of like when I started watching like more regularly.
Yeah.
And I had a friend, my boy Alex Goff, used to just beat the shit out of me with Sunderland in FIFA.
Oh really?
Like I could pick anybody, it wouldn't matter. Sessegnon.
Sessegnon.
Oh yeah,
just
yeah. I
dog
remember
me.
him. Yeah. What happened to Sunderland though?
You know, fell
Well,
apart.
they
Got rid of a
got
couple guys.
relegated, right?
Like
Yeah.
twice in a row. Like that's
Yeah.
nearly unheard of.
Yeah.
Because basically what happens is that the teams that get relegated from the Premier League get a parachute payment. So they get like around 14 million.
Oh,
Oh, a what?
Hit it.
oh yeah, I was going to say, hit that.
You know there's enough chances where you can hit that and still
Yeah.
be forgiven.
In the box. Okay.
This looks like the last 5 minutes of Germany-Mexico, but it's going to be the whole game.
This is going to be the whole game until they score.
Well, at least Mexico was able to hold possession a little bit better than Sweden can.
Yeah,
I mean, this is just...
it's all one way.
Sweden without Ibra though. This is like-
Iberless.
Ibra, yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Now, Omar, you said Brazil. That's your team.
Yeah,
right?
it's a team I'm rooting for.
So, I mean, who would if you're thinking, okay, you're probably going to get out of your group, probably going to win that group. Who do you want to play next?
Oh,
No
they need to
way.
score this.
Tovinen!
Nope.
Oh, that was a foul.
No.
Oh,
I thought he
man.
got tripped right when he was about
I'm
to hit
sorry,
it.
but
I think
you
it was good.
got
It
to
was
finish that. You got to finish that.
That was
Yeah.
that was a chance.
Well, you know what? Sweden might get a couple more of those this game. Who knows? But
Yeah.
Because
They've
Germany,
already got two.
yeah,
yeah, because Germany are playing so high up.
yeah.
These are the kind of chances. These kind of counterattacks for Sweden are going to be really, really important.
Well, they've missed two of them. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
they're going to be lucky if they get one or two more.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
You can't afford to miss those.
no, not against a team like Germany. You got to put those away.
The Raging. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, pal. What a name. The Raging.
The raging. I like that.
Did he type it in all caps?
Yeah. Raging.
He didn't like that.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
So Brazil, they get out of the group.
Oh, yeah,
probably
sorry,
win it.
what you were saying.
What team
Well-
do you want to play then?
I mean,
Is Germany still the one you would hope to avoid most? You still think they're probably the most
honestly,
dangerous?
at this point,
Or do you want that? You want a little payback.
I wouldn't mind seeing them play right now because I think right now Germany, like they're not at their best. Their defense right now is not very solid in terms of just playing together as a unit.
Sure.
And honestly, if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. So I mean,
You want to beat those guys.
yeah. So I mean, whoever's next on the menu, I think. I think Brazil have a strong enough team to take
anybody.
Yeah, to take anybody at this point. But I mean,
Yeah.
I could be wrong. So
Now, you look at that. Why not even look at that in VAR, right?
Yeah. I mean,
there was
looking at it
contact.
again. Yeah. Looking at it again.
You're running full speed too.
He did touch him, and he didn't get the ball. So there is an argument there for the VAR.
I think that's a penalty for me.
Really,
Yeah, how do they- how do
It
they
would have been
even
a
use
soft
it? Yeah.
penalty, I think.
It
yeah,
was.
I don't understand when they actually use it or when they don't use it. I mean, shouldn't they be watching every play?
Why
anyways?
not look at that? Yeah.
Yeah, so-
What decisions are more important than possibly
There's
a
five
penalty?
refs. There's 5 refs up there watching. You can't say, "Hey, look, you might want to review this real quick." I don't know. I don't understand that.
Is it the ref on the field's call? Like, did they ask?
But he's on an earpiece. They could say, "Hey, you might want to take a break so we can review this."
There should be communication. I don't know exactly who decides.
I don't think
But
there's
why not?
communication.
Why not have a little bit of back
Yeah.
and forth?
I don't think there's any communication between the referee and the guys who are in the actual
really?
studio. I don't think so.
Oh.
Until he goes down to the VAR.
Oh, I see. Because I thought he was wearing an earpiece or something.
I just love that this has become the new review everything.
Oh yeah, it's going to be the next celebration from the players. Like.
Yeah, who's the first player to do that as a celebration? That's what I want to know.
Huh. I'm going to start doing that in Sunday
Yeah.
League.
Review that. Review that one.
Uh-oh.
Jamel, your boy Ryan's going to be with us this week. I don't know if he told you.
Oh yeah, like Wednesday, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That dude, the most. Well, I don't even know if it's random. We grew up in the same town, but like 7 years apart. Like I never knew him,
Yeah.
and he's a stand-up, and I do stand-up too. And like the first show I ever watched, he was hosting the
Oh,
show,
really?
and I never met him. Didn't know he was from Woodbridge or anything. And then like 5 years after that, we like linked up randomly at a show. And
That's funny.
yeah.
He's on a different schedule, though. He goes, give me anything during the week really early. I said, are you sure? I mean, I didn't know you were a
He
masochist
loves it.
like that. Yeah.
He hates sleep. He's
Yeah,
not about
apparently.
it.
You got any good jokes or any inside stuff we can use on him when he comes in? Anything, any nicknames or anything embarrassing? We love that sort of stuff here, so.
Ah, man, I wish.
Think about it. Let it marinate. Let it marinate for a sec.
Oh, that's out.
And on the other side, I know you said 60 minutes. Maybe Sweden starts to think that they've got the game, but when does Germany make substitutes if it's not happening? If they're huffing and puffing and not breaking it through.
Oh, man, I don't know. That looked kind of like a penalty to me.
Oh, didn't it? Yeah.
Because also in
Yeah.
slow-mo, it's a little bit of contact, but when you're running straight line ahead and someone does a little something,
It's kind of
behind from
momentum as
behind,
well, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Maybe it's just because he can't give that penalty and not give a red card, and he doesn't want to do that. I don't know.
I think you can't give a red card if he kind of made an attempt
To play the
go
ball.
for the
Yeah.
go for the ball.
I mean, it's a tough call, especially 15 minutes into the game.
But to be honest with you, like going back to your question there, I would actually leave it the way it is because I think, they have probably the best 11 players available to them right now.
So as long as everyone stays fit and isn't completely exhausted, you're going with this 11.
Because O's block, good block.
Man, what a touch that guy had, though.
Are Sweden better than we think they are? Right? Like we kind of were so, okay, they beat Korea.
Well, in
and then the
fairness-
first few minutes, Germany
Watch
were.
this touch, though.
They beat Italy to qualify for the World Cup in the playoffs.
That team can't even get out of 2010 group stage. They're the
I know,
Italians. What have they
but
ever done?
They were in a group with the Netherlands and France, and they came second behind France. So like the team can play. They're really bad to watch. Like they don't really have too much creativity or flair.
No, that's all on the Galaxy now.
And I've seen them play a couple of times. They played against Ireland over the past couple of years.
That was kind of smooth.
And
Kimmich?
Kimmich was
weren't
playing
great at
actually
all.
pretty well right
He's a good
now.
player.
Yeah.
Okay.
in the box. Find a man.
Oh.
Too much. Have a go.
Oh.
No.
Would have been offside.
But
You
that's
got-
what,
yeah.
that's what Germany were doing against Mexico. They were taking a lot of shots from inside the box.
Yeah. Well, I think you got to. I mean, who knows? It could just ricochet off someone and
Exactly,
in the
yeah.
net, you know? And
Oh, he could have maybe took a little flick there.
Why don't we take a quick look at this match? Let's see what the possession looks like so far, right?
I'd say it's around 60-40.
60-40?
Yeah.
You think it's that close?
I think it's 70-30.
oh, we were
way off.
all off on that one. Damn.
Wow.
Look at the graphic can barely fit.
It can't fit. It can't even fit. We were unprepared for this type of stuff.
Look at this, 46%.
That is
In the
unbelievable.
final third. This must be a new
'Cause
record.
we're thinking of, okay, they've had a couple of chances, but they were only there for 5 seconds.
Yeah, they were on
right?
the break.
Yeah, it was
exactly, yeah. 89%. Wow.
unbelievable.
What else we got?
Shot plot.
Oh, yeah, let's have a look.
3, all blocked.
All blocked.
All blocked. That's how compact Sweden's staying, right?
Yeah, like I mean, they're great at defending. They just get in the way. I mean, there's no kind of major skill to that, but I mean, it's effective. It's effective. Listen, it's effective.
Spoken like a true goalkeeper. Let's look at Sweden. They've had a couple, both coming from breakaways.
Oh.
Damn, I was almost right. Almost had it.
89%. Wow,
That's impressive.
that's really impressive.
That can't hold though.
I don't know. How was that a foul, though?
This goalkeeper's flapping at it.
Draxler's not really a monster in the air though. That's not quite his game.
Yeah, he's more of a kind of a winger type, kind of creative kind of type player. But their goalkeeper, he plays in Denmark for Copenhagen, so he's not that good. No disrespect.
No disrespect.
No disrespect. I mean, I'm sure the
I like
league is
that.
fantastic, you know. But I've seen him play.
Not that good.
Yeah.
I like that.
But I mean, if he was decent, he wouldn't be playing in Copenhagen or Copenhagen. How would you say it? Is it Copenhagen?
Depends what part of the world you're in.
Okay.
Here in the States, Copenhagen, just like
you just say Denmark.
Just like
Yeah.
Europe.
The Danes. Yeah.
International, we used to say outside the U.S.
Take him. Oh.
Nice.
Kimmich is good.
Kimmich's fantastic. Is he offside?
I mean, they haven't even used their left attack, really. They've been going all through Kimmich.
Yes. Go on.
Oh
Good
wow!
defense, good
Great
defense.
defense.
There you go.
This is getting nice and physical. I like this. I like
There
this.
you go.
They're getting stuck in.
Yeah, this team without Zlatan, you know, I think they're a better team, but you know, like you said, they're not about scoring.
Yeah.
Just defend and be as blonde as you can.
Be as blonde as you can. Good-looking people, the Swedes, huh?
That's right, actually, yeah.
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 So they've got that going for them, even if this whole soccer thing.
How does
is
that
like
happen? What happens in evolution where just a country's hot?
I don't know.
What is the need
It's
for
something-
them all to
was
be
it the
hot?
Vikings or something? Did they
Yeah.
come in
Maybe.
and-
They only went after.
I think we got like
they were a bit shallow. Is
I
what
think we
you're
got a
saying
few
there.
years
Yeah,
of the
okay.
Vikings coming into Ireland.
Maybe.
You know.
Maybe it's
I think I
something
might
in
be
the water.
related
Who
to a
knows?
Viking actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got some Viking vibes. He got some Viking vibes.
Masked son.
Yeah. Masculine, yeah.
I think you know what. I think that just means natural selection isn't that difficult in Sweden, where you can be selective, where you don't need to be the strongest or the best. You know, you're not having hard days labor out there where you can go, oh, just it's the pretty ones. The pretty ones they'll survive.
Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Have a worse first touch there, bud.
I'm impressed by Sweden.
Are you?
Yeah.
But by just how bland they are, or
No. Look, the first.
it's like watching fucking paint dry over here.
But the first 10
Yeah, they're
minutes,
not very exciting at all.
89%. It was full out. I mean, it's cliche, but it was blitzkrieg, right? Germany threw everything they had in the first few minutes just to try and snatch one right out of the gate and just overwhelm them.
Well-
And they held. They held, and they've had a couple chances.
suppose-
and now their team's starting to settle a little
Yeah,
bit.
I suppose they have a game plan, and the game plan is to block the Germans out. They don't need to win this game. If they draw this game, they can go into the final game and still have a chance to qualify. With Germany, they're just going for it because they need to win it. So you can understand that way that Germany are going for it, and Sweden don't need to actually go forward.
If they draw this game, they go into the final day, and I think they look at Mexico as kind of that wink, wink. Let's just draw the next game and see the Germans out.
Brown
right?
envelopes kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know how those things work, huh?
exactly, yeah. No, but I don't like teams in the World Cup who are not good to look at. The likes of Mexico are a fantastic team
Belgium.
to look at. Belgium as well. Like, they want to win. They want to go for the match. They want to go for the win. Like, this isn't football. To me, this is not football. This is just...
So, all right, what's your take then when Greece won Euro 2004?
Listen, they had
plain ugly.
It was horrible. It was they were probably the worst winners of a major championship in living memory.
Oh, man.
Portugal was better in 2016, right? Than
That
Greece.
sucks.
I mean, they at least had one of the best players in the world. Greece did not have that by any means.
Yeah, I
right?
mean, I suppose with Portugal.
Oh,
you know,
Yogi.
put
No,
his-
Did
no.
he just do that again?
Yeah,
he
yeah,
had
he
a bit of
loves that.
sniff, did he?
Yeah.
so gross.
I think this guy just.
Why does he do it though?
Oh.
Like,
Ooh. Well, that'll
He
stretch
does it
you out.
because he can.
yeah, I don't know. Like,
Oh.
That was an accident.
Yeah.
but like, there's millions and millions of people watching this, and the guy is trying to represent Germany with his hands down his pants.
Is he married?
Yes. And
Wow.
his wife doesn't say, hey, maybe think about. Like, players have had to like speak up and
You can
defend it.
coach,
They're
you
like,
can coach.
Yeah.
yeah.
He must be a
If
fantastic.
I mean,
Popovich did it, we'd love it.
Oh wow, that guy is definitely bleeding from his nose.
Damn.
He might have broke his nose.
He took a clean one.
I wouldn't give him a high five. I'll tell you that much.
No, that like it's gross. I wouldn't want to touch his hands.
Oh yeah, I think he broke his nose.
Damn.
That
That
sucks.
sucks.
That's too bad.
He's going to have to wear one of those masks now.
Which is always
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
those.
I'm surprised that hasn't like sort of caught on as like a thing. You know, like some player who like what was it? Rip Hamilton used
Yeah,
to wear it.
yeah.
Like I just got used to wearing it, so I like to wear it. Like what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how come more dudes aren't?
Yeah,
I want to
there's-
see more masks at the club.
More masks.
Clear masks, though. You
Yeah.
can't get in the club with a Zorro mask for safety reasons.
Yeah,
But you get
exactly.
a clear plastic one.
Yeah.
As long as the security cameras can still
Yeah, yeah.
ID you.
Oh, you should
I
actually
want
sell
that.
merchandise.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
mask merchandise. I reckon that's a good
Oh,
idea.
shit. Yeah, dude.
yeah. Let's do it.
I'm all in. Also, you know where to get rec specs? I've
Rec
just been
specs.
trying to get some
Yeah.
sports goggles,
Right.
just for other personal
Personal
reasons.
use.
Yeah.
Mr. Shotgun, how you doing, buddy? Aaron, how are you, pal? Hope you're well, lads.
Any predictions? You got any predictions out there? Hit us with them. What's going to happen?
Yeah, don't forget we have a jersey to give away, World Cup jersey of your choice. All you need to do is name the next goal scorer in this game, and we'll put you into the draw to win a jersey of your choice, and that draw will be taking place next Thursday. Get involved.
And you get bonus points if you predict it correctly with the Swedish player too. That takes some. I want to see some Swedish predictions as well.
Let's see here.
It could happen.
Got to be a little bit stronger than that.
I'd go for Werner. I'd go for Werner as the next goal scorer.
You're all in on him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who would you go for?
I'd say Kimmich.
Kimmich?
Yeah, I mean, right now he's just kind of owning that right side. So
I'd say maybe like a.
I got Sweden own goal.
Oh,
all right.
Listen,
Own
yeah.
goal.
front runner going with
Yeah.
the leading scorer in the tournament.
Yeah.
Own goal.
$1.
I'd say maybe a Royce or something. Marco Royce.
Mr. Shotgun says it's going to be Sweden 1, Germany 0.
Okay.
Interesting.
You really think the Germans are going to get shut out for 2 matches on the trot?
It's
That's
un-German.
That's very un-German.
Yeah.
It is very.
Also has never happened.
Has it never?
Yeah, that was just a stat they dropped on me this morning.
oh
Oh.
oh
We had to
How you get up there.
Yeah, yeah. Jordy, how are you doing, Paul? Hope you're well, buddy. Shotgun says Berg as next goal scorer.
Okay.
We're going to put you in the draw if he is the next goal scorer.
Still to be confirmed by dubious goals committee, of course.
Of
so.
course, yeah. In fairness to Berg, he scored 8 in the qualification, so he can score.
He was their guy in qualification.
He was their guy, yeah.
And where does he play again?
He plays. Good question. He
Was that Abu Dhabi or no?
he does play in Abu Dhabi. That's correct. Yeah.
So he's probably a wealthy man.
Oh.
A lot of bodies on the ground.
Right, I'm going to get stuck into this drink. It's called Le Croix.
Or as
I pronounce it La Croix,
La
the
Croix?
very French way.
Apparently, this is the hipster LA drink
Oh yeah.
that everyone's talking about.
We love it.
We've given up on real soda.
I'm telling you, I'm addicted to those.
Yeah.
My fridge is stocked with them.
It's
Flavor
non-alcoholic as well. Just in case.
They make those now though.
Really?
They have alcoholic seltzer.
No
water.
way.
Yeah, there's a
Really?
couple of
Holy
them.
shit, that is disgusting. What the hell is that?
it's like a hint of a flavor, but it's not quite right.
Yeah.
0 calorie.
Well, hold
yeah.
on. What kind is that?
It's like
Cherry lime.
Oh yeah, that one's not that good.
I never had it either, so I just bought one at the store because I don't know what people like to drink.
Tastes like dishwater, kind of water.
I know white people
you're
love
not,
that.
you're not exactly wrong.
What did you say?
Welcome to America.
You're not wrong, yeah. They're not even letting Germany get clean crosses in.
I mean,
That's what they got to do. I mean, that's probably their game plan. Huh? Germany's still playing with 10 men too.
I wonder how long. It must be they can't get the bleeding to stop, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I think he broke his nose. I mean,
It
it
looked-
looked
looked
pretty
harsh, like,
yeah,
yeah.
there was a lot of blood coming out.
Yeah.
You ever broken your nose?
I have not, thank God. I've broken my wrist, and that was it.
Playing?
Football, the American football.
What were you doing out there?
Yeah, I know. Oh, he might be out.
He's coming off.
He's coming off.
It
Yeah,
must be like concussed or something, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think he broke his nose.
Good again? Yeah.
He's not bad though.
No.
I mean,
Sucks for Rudy though.
Yeah.
You know, he gets his first start now, comes in,
Yeah.
and
that's the thing with Germany too. They're so deep.
yeah.
I mean,
Jordy Byron says he thinks it's going to be 1-1, and Marco Reus is going to score first.
Hey, my guy. I like that.
oh come on, dude.
Yeah, the last time a team won back-to-back World Cups was Brazil in 1958 and 1962. Judging by what we've seen so far, I don't think that record is going to be broken. Germany they're not great here.
You've got some good trivia lined up, I hope. Today.
Oh yeah, a bit of trivia as well, yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Just trying to educate people here on the weekend. Class is still in session. I don't care. I don't care if it's Saturday.
Always be learning.
Always learning.
yeah, I do school on Saturday. You guys have Saturday school? Was that like a punishment at your school?
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah,
Did
like
you?
instead of
Yeah.
like detention
Yeah, you'd
after
have to
school,
go.
you would have
Oh,
to go.
oh,
Oh!
Oh!
What? Toivonen.
oh, man.
What?
Oh,
Great
wow.
composure.
Oh my God.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Wow.
Damn.
Das ist nicht gut. God. Wow.
Oh boy.
Sweden have taken the lead.
I can't believe that.
I mean,
This
they've had a
is
couple prime
incredible.
opportunities. I mean, finally they finished one. They should be up 2-0 right now.
anything Neuer could have done on that, or
I think it was very high over his
Yeah,
head.
let's
like,
see.
Maybe his
I mean,
positioning.
I mean,
Yeah.
what
Bad
a
bad
terrible
giveaway.
decision right there in the middle
wait,
of
who
the
was
field.
it? Was that Kroos who gave that ball away and then got beat?
Oh,
Was that like a little kind of deft finish? Like, was that? Oh, he did very
Oh.
well. He did
But
very
who gave
well.
the ball away? That's what I gotta see. I think.
no, that's
Off the
that's-
chest,
That's
that's clean.
okay. Great finish.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
might have caught. Might have.
He kind of, yeah.
Oh,
But I don't think you can call it an OJ.
no,
No,
he didn't
That was
touch
on-
it.
that was
He
on
didn't touch
screen.
it.
Okay.
That was a great finish, though.
Yeah, buddy. Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
This cup's been wild.
Oh, that was English. I knew what he was saying there. That was in German. I knew exactly what he was saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you. The
Hasman, how you doing, buddy? Angry sausage, my man. How are you, pal?
We got an angry sausage in here.
He's a streamer on Twitch as well, actually. Really nice guy. Paul, how you doing, Paul? What's the story?
We got to know more about the sausage.
Yeah.
Is he a
I mean-
football manager guy or?
No, he does a kind of variety of different games. Like he plays a bit of Fortnite. He supports Chelsea.
Oh, sausage. Where did it all go wrong?
Oh boy.
Oh,
he did it again.
Hey!
He wanted
He's
to
back.
smell what his defense smells like.
Yeah.
He's done it. And
It's only getting more stressful. It's gonna get weirder.
Yeah.
he's done it enough times now that he knows people know, but he still does it. That's pure defiance. That's
Yeah.
I won a World Cup for my
Oh.
country. I can do this stuff. Watch what I do. He probably's got bets with his friends. Watch what I can get away with next match. What should
We
I,
should,
yeah,
we
what
should
I
probably
touch?
bet on how many more times he's going to do that during the game here. I say 3.
You got to say MVP is the international feed, who's not cutting away, who's giving us all those shots. They know what we want to see.
Oh,
Here we go.
Wow.
oh.
Free Ed.
He's had a game on that right back. Lustig, is that who it is back there?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He's been handy.
I'll tell you what, if Germany doesn't score by the end of the half, they're going to start panicking here.
That's not German-like either.
And that's very not German-like.
Nothing we've seen.
I mean, because honestly, their defense is not German-like, and them moving the ball around. I mean, they started moving the ball around well, but I mean, with that goal, and that was terrible to go in the middle field like that. I mean.
Jack Kraft, how you doing, buddy? Jordy Master, you still play FIFA? I don't really play FIFA too much, pal. Not anymore.
Yeah, the controls just got too advanced.
Too realistic.
Yeah, man.
At some point, it's like, hey, you're not very athletic. You need to let go. And it's like, whoa. I played this game for an escape. I thought I could just press X and be okay.
Yeah.
Just want to hit.
I think the last FIFA I owned was '96. In fact, I still have it on Super Nintendo. That's right. I got a Super Nintendo still.
Yeah, I have a what's it?
N64.
N64.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one to hold on to.
I had to go buy one just to get back in the swing of things.
I do the same thing with the Dreamcast. I'll buy a Dreamcast like every 7 or 8 years.
A Dreamcast?
Yo, Dreamcast.
Just for like
4
nostalgia,
games,
or just
Dreamcast is great. You can bootleg all the games. That's just one of those things that's online now.
Allegedly.
I mean,
Yeah.
So I
heard. So I read on the internet sometime.
I saw that in the library actually.
Yeah.
And yeah. That's why they failed, because it's so easy to
too
bootleg their
accessible.
shit.
Yeah.
Got a couple comments on Twitter or Periscope.
Oh, yeah.
Fresno 96997888, one of the usernames, and Hoft Coney. I don't know if I said those right. They're asking if Mexico won. Apparently, they're on the internet asking the result of an earlier match.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah.
But spoiler alert, they did. They're through to the next round.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, now
I don't
you're
know
gonna
if
make a
they know.
joke. It's just, yeah.
I think I have to explain a few
They
other
should
things,
know.
like how technology works.
Yeah.
Like you're asking us.
Have you heard of
but-
something called Google?
Yeah, which
Yeah.
you're on. You have
Definitely.
access, we know you have access to it. We know you do.
I mean, there are other search engine providers available, Bing, Microsoft Explorer.
But why even use Ask Alexa when you can ask Max? Max, who won the Mexico game?
I think it was 2-1.
It was.
But I actually missed the second half because Sevi over here to my left hand side locked me out of the building
Nice.
for an hour.
So I keep security. I run it pretty tight here. You weren't cleared yet. So.
And now he's giving me this shit to drink. Jesus.
That's. Oh, I'm so sorry about the LaCroix, dude. I'm sorry, man.
we've got Guinness anytime you like.
Have you got Guinness?
I think we do back on the bar.
Yeah, okay.
Can I give away a jersey from my personal account?
Why, you want to get rid of something?
Yeah, I got a bunch of jerseys. I do. I've got a ton of jerseys. The first person to tweet at nonprofit comic with my favorite food from the IKEA concession stand, I will give you a free jersey.
Okay.
That's facts.
Now, like the traditional IKEA or the super store they have here in LA that's got basically
Any
everything?
IKEA, no holds barred.
Okay.
This dish could be seasonal,
Oh.
but it
A
is
little
my
hint.
favorite. At nonprofit comic, hit me with my favorite food from IKEA. Big ups to Sweden.
Here we go.
We've got a comment from looks like an Argentine who's really cheering for Sweden. Just doesn't want to see Germany get through. Our boy,
Oh. Mr. Wally.
Mr. Wally.
Sweezies.
The
Is that
big-
what he says? It?
Sweezy.
Sweezy?
He's the big graduate
Oh.
now. He's all
Yeah.
over.
Big man on campus.
Huge.
There you
Hit it.
Get a job, right?
Yeah.
Congratulations on
Yeah,
graduating.
now get a job,
Welcome to the
Wally.
workforce.
Yeah,
This is the
real
exactly.
world.
Get a
Yeah.
job.
Let me tell you what comes next. 9 to 5 and some depression, some mild depression. But there's hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every 4 years you get this.
Oh.
Oh!
What?
Oh, wow.
I don't know what happened.
What a save, though.
I told you, that Danish keeper is good. He plays at a great team.
Yeah. In Copenhagen.
I knew it. I knew when I saw him, he's like, this guy's
Is
good.
he play at
He's tall, he's
FCK?
athletic.
FC
he's-
Copenhagen?
I think so, yeah.
Great team, brilliant.
Great league.
They're very Europa League-ish.
Yes. they're very like third play-in round of Champions League, so close.
Yeah.
Get them in Europa.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hit it!
Oh.
What?
On ball.
David Peacock saying, "Looks like your boys might get our autopsy after all. We did a Germany autopsy video after their loss to Mexico."
Really?
He commented on it. He said it's not over yet, but I think he might be giving up on the Germans.
You know what they say, though? Never write off the Germans. They're not out of it yet. They're not out of it yet.
And also they have so much talent. I mean, they're just not playing to their potential at the moment. So.
Well, England's been doing it for 60 years, so it happens sometimes.
Wookie, how you doing, buddy?
The Wookiee, he's been with us since the beginning.
He
Since
has,
the early days, back in round one.
Yeah.
Back in
the good old days.
Yeah,
4 days ago.
Times are different then. Times are different.
Oh, I think Jack Kraft is actually Danish, and he's in the chat right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Jack Kraft, if you're watching, tell us about this goalkeeper and how great the Danish league is.
All right.
Satlas, how you doing, buddy?
Wow, Sweden's put like more than
Sweden
10
are
passes
going at it
together.
again.
Wow.
Mr. Peacock also followed up his comment to remind us that Gary Lineker once said, "Football is a simple game. 22 men chase a ball around for 90 minutes, and at the end, the Germans always win."
Wow.
But I'd like to remind him that Gary Lineker also once shit himself in the World Cup.
That's right, against Ireland.
Against Ireland. Ireland's made the fame.
Yeah. We made him shit his pants.
Oh, man.
It's official.
What, you guys give him your tacos or what?
We gave
Give
him,
him
we gave him
LaCroix.
this shit.
Gave him some
we
LaCroix.
gave him LaCroix.
Loosen
Yeah.
it up.
Have you had a breakfast
Oh.
burrito yet? Have you gotten that knocked out?
He's Mr. Mask here isn't the most cosmopolitan eater. I took him to some tacos and he cried the whole time and he used a fork and a knife to cut them. So I
mean, hey, look, that is
Oh,
fine.
really?
I'm not going to give you a knock for the silverware.
I mean, they were small. They weren't.
It
They
was,
weren't.
just, it was just too messy. Like,
It was
you know,
too messy.
and it was spicy, and I don't like spice. Sevi set me up.
I don't like
complete-
spice.
and then
No
when he
one's
got-
ever said, you know
That's
what
why
I
you
hate?
got to
And
go with the
then what he
breakfast.
did-
You know what I hate is anything like spice or flavor. I hate that stuff.
That's why you got to go with the breakfast burrito. It's a safe play.
Yeah.
Cheese,
After this.
eggs, meat, potato.
I'll tell you-
Potato. I like that. Yeah,
I
here
knew
we
he
go.
would like that.
Yeah,
Tomorrow-
Tomorrow,
you would
tomorrow
perk
we'll
up.
get it after we're doing the earlier game. So we'll
Yeah.
after tomorrow we can.
Yeah,
can
you
tell me
could
how
do
to
a
like it.
breakfast burrito any time of the day. I have
Anytime?
Yeah, I have those for dinner sometimes.
Absolutely.
Little 8 p.m. breakfast
Yeah,
burrito.
You gotta love it.
And do you eat it with your hands as well? Like,
Yeah.
what's the kind of
He
technique? though?
uses his toes. He picks
No,
it
but
up.
like, no, but like,
I work on my
you can use
footy
a
skills
spoon as
that way.
well.
Yeah.
I just juggle the
What's the
burrito.
technique?
so you just get like that and then whack it in your mouth.
You hold. All right. The burrito is based like this. You don't. What you don't do is eat it like a corn on the cob. You don't go like
Yeah,
that.
burrito you can work with.
You just kind of.
You gotta get it into.
What? Yeah. How do you do it, Sevi?
Hey, that was a setup. Hey, show me this. How do you eat this burrito? Show me. Yeah, not falling for that one.
It's like fucking sex ed class here.
Bottle of
my
water.
Oh, man.
Burrito. Yeah. Not yet. Not yet. It's on the list.
Breakfast burrito. Okay. Wookie says, "Am I hearing this correctly? If Germany lose, they are out." Yeah, that's right, man.
Yeah. Do you think maybe it was too many changes for Germany? Right? Because they had a couple in the back, shifted Boateng a little bit, I think.
Oh, this looks promising
Here
here.
we go.
Oh, buddy.
This is the same thing that
Oh,
happened
great
with
ball!
Mexico.
Oh, hit it!
Oh,
come on.
Strike at first time. He's
I
running
know.
there. He'll get the rebound anyway.
Uh-oh.
This is what
Right,
we
go
came
on.
to see.
Yeah.
Come on, Germany. Come on. Ah, what's that? So your question was, did Germany make too many changes? Well, I mean,
Because they kind of had to do a couple because of injury. And
Khedira was really bad. Like he didn't actually look like he wanted to be there. And then Ozil again, he's so hot and cold. Like sometimes he can play like a fantastic game, and the
Yeah.
next time he's just completely not there.
I just don't get it with that guy.
I never saw what people really saw.
Yeah, I'm on that boat too.
I did some comparison of Emre Can, new Juventus signing, similar position, some of his stats last season compared to Khedira's, and it was like night and day. So I think he's off. I don't think Juve keeps him around. See, look how tight. They're not even giving him 2 yards to whip in across.
It's like watching.
Oh! Wow.
It's like watching Iran playing against Spain, where they had so many players behind the ball at all times, like nearly 11 players.
That was a great idea right there. This has to be.
Why?
Oh,
wow.
It was a nice little.
Yeah.
He actually was
flick.
about 1 inch from that
Yeah.
being brilliant, right?
Yeah.
yeah, but those are the same mistakes they made against Mexico.
2 minutes. Wow, I feel like this half has flown by, right?
It's been quick, actually. Yeah, it's been quick.
Just saying, Leroy Sané still watching this the same way we are.
It's the big question, though. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, because he left him out, people are going to question the fact that he did actually leave him out, and they're going to go, well, if they had Sané in the team,
I don't think it would have
difference.
mattered, to be honest with you.
Oh, I think it would have, if I'm honest.
Look at where they're being deficient.
Yeah.
Their defense, fine. Okay, they gave up
Yeah.
1 goal against Mexico, 1 goal against Sweden. They're controlling the midfield. They're getting space. They're moving the ball around. But they haven't scored. They can't literally get the ball in the net in 2 matches now. They're being shut out. And you're looking at a great attacking option that you don't have. I mean, that's right or wrong, maybe he might not have made a difference.
Well, didn't Kimmich take his place?
Kimmich is playing right back.
He'd be in
But
instead. Like there's
taken
Julian
Sané.
Brandt, and they took Royce instead of Sané.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
But like
You find a way to get him in.
Yeah, young player of the year, played for Manchester City in the Premier League, which is probably one of the best leagues in the world, and he was one of their
Up
best
there
players.
with the Danish league.
Up there with the Danish league, yeah. And they left him out. Like, come on.
Ooh. That guy face planted.
Sweden are starting to look a little bit more comfortable.
They are, yeah.
Starting to win some of those 50-50s that they were not winning early on. When we look at in a minute at halftime, it's not going to be 89% anymore for Germany.
Oh!
Great save.
Damn.
Wow.
It's a good save.
Wow.
Great ball in. Oh, he kind of came
Wow.
from behind and then.
That was a brilliant save.
fantastic. Great
Jesus.
technique there.
There you
Halftime.
go.
Yogi's
Sniff that hand,
got, some,
buddy.
got
Yeah.
some things to scratch and sniff.
Yeah, he's on it. He's locked in.
That was a hell of a goal. Should we take a look here, see what's happening? Sweden, one more attempt than what we saw. Obviously, that great finish there.
See, look at this. The amount of shots that Germany are taking from outside the box. And a lot of the Swedish players are in the way. Do you reckon it would be much more effective for them to go out the wings and cross that ball in a little bit more?
They're trying. I mean, I feel like they're trying. They're constantly getting it to their fullbacks up here, but the Swedish defenders are kind of keen to it, and they're literally getting within like 2 yards, as if it was like they're trying not to get beat on a one-on-one, but they're just there to stop the cross and force it back. I think they live with this. They're almost trying to funnel it back towards the center and say, great, have these long shots.
Yeah.
We've got 8 defenders in between.
I know, but we're talking about Germany here. We're talking about one of the best teams in the world.
Are they?
Well, I mean, on paper, they are.
A lot of things on paper.
Well, they won the World Cup 4 years ago.
I guess
and they have players. Listen, they have players who are
They've got
playing
the talent.
week in, week out for their clubs, and they're doing exceptionally well.
They've got the
You'd
talent.
expect them to create more than this. This is really poor.
Let's take a look at Germany's attacking zones. I mean, look at that, 40, 40, 20. They're getting down the wings. They're just forcing it back at the last second, it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not convinced by Reyes here on the right-hand side. I think
Quiet,
he's
kinda
been
quiet.
very ineffective. Draxler has been in the game a little bit more on the left-hand side here, but again, he's no Sané. He's no Sané.
Lustig seems to have done a job on him there.
Yeah, you can see kind of how deep the Swedes are playing here. you'd expect them to kind of be like this. I think that was their game plan before the match, is to soak up as much pressure from Germany and then hit them on the counter, like they did for the goal as well.
Tell you what, it seems strange not seeing Olaf Melberg back there for Sweden.
Oh,
in the
yeah,
big
remember him,
tournament.
yeah.
I used to,
Yeah, yeah.
whenever I look at number
He was
4
a
for
beast.
Sweden, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see, Germany, what stands out to you? Maybe Timo playing much deeper than what you'd expect?
Yeah, like Timo Werner is like an out-and-out striker. He seems to be playing very, very deep. Look at this. He's just over the halfway line. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to give the ball to him and then for him to distribute it left or right. He's not that type of player. He's a player where Draxler or Reyes hits the ball over the top into Werner and he runs on. And that's how he scored like most of his goals for Leipzig this year.
2 points on the other side. Well, first of all, you look at Manuel Neuer. Only he would have his average position be basically almost outside of his own box. That's the most Neuer thing you can see. Also, cause for concern is, look at Rudiger here, right? He's the new boy in defense. And so many times, Sweden have had these counterattacks where the ball is getting turned over in midfield here. And look, there's a man onside here being played onside by Rudiger. He hasn't quite kept that straight, flat line with the other defenders. That's where Sweden's goal came from. That's where their best chances have come from. If he doesn't communicate and they get on the same page, could be more of those, no?
Especially on the counter-attack as well, where if the players are not in tandem, not in direct
You're
line,
done.
you're done then.
You're done.
There's no kind of offside trap that they can pull because they're not in the positions that they can do that.
Jeez.
Wow.
Look at that.
Still pretty overwhelming.
So
At least we can fit the number in.
Yeah,
this time.
exactly. Yeah. So it was
Thanks, Sweden. We appreciate that.
it was 89% after what, like 10, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
So like Sweden are getting a little bit more of the ball. They're getting a little bit more confident as well. You can kind of see it in them. Their body language is changing. They're like, right, we're in this game.
Sure.
Yeah.
Should we take a look at some of the passing?
Yeah.
Who do you want to see? You want to see the full team? Maybe start with Germany. Already 350 passes. That's a pretty good number.
Yeah. What about Draxler and Royos?
Sure.
Let's have a look at them. I just want to see where they're kind of distributing the ball.
30 passes for Julian Draxler.
Can we look at the forward passes?
Forward passes only. Only for you, Mr. Master.
See, look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successful passes.
One of them was just playing to an open man after they won the ball.
Yeah, these are your creative type players. 7 passes, 1 unsuccessful. Like you'd be expecting him to be a lot more involved, especially on the left-hand side. You'd expect him to get up here and then cross the ball in, maybe to the edge of the box as well. But like he's just kind of passing it to a player that's close to him. He's not creating. He's not creating.
And it's good to get some clarification that shot cross was called a pass here. So we have
really? Was
a little closure to that saga about what exactly that was. Let's look at Marco Reus. I think you also want to see. Wow, he's just basically lives in one area and one-twoed it with everyone. Now let's just look at maybe his forward pass only.
Yeah.
I know you love that, right?
Yeah, I love the forward passes. Yeah. Again, look at this. Like this is Germany we're talking about here. This is not Iran. This is not Tunisia. This is not Panama. This is Germany, and this is a player who I think maybe passed his best. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he was fully fit during the course of the season. I know that he
never is.
Yeah, he had a bit of an issue, I think, for the past couple of months, maybe even a year. And again, yeah, look at that. He's not being effective at all.
Should we look at some heat map? I think we know where Royce has spent most of his time. He's been pretty disciplined staying on that left, for better or worse, maybe. I mean, I don't know if Yogi Löw is telling him, this is your spot, stay here, create from here. Maybe he feels like he's got the shackles on.
Do you reckon like he's a lot more freedom, and maybe the fact that he's getting around the pitch a little bit more, he's kind of playing the kind of free role, that he's giving him a bit of leeway on where he can play?
If he is, I think you need to give him a little more.
Yeah.
You need to let your best players play the way they're most comfortable and can produce best, for me.
Another player maybe is Muller.
He's been on the right now.
Again, yeah. I suppose like he's not creating, like I haven't really seen too much of him, if I'm honest.
No, he's had a couple. I think he made a couple of those runs where they tried to slot it behind the defender, but he was kind of running a little bit away from goal.
Yeah.
But again, it's all well and good. You want Thomas Muller touching the ball, but when he's touching the ball outside of shooting range,
Yeah.
I mean, one of his best aspects of his game is he can turn and shoot from any moment, but you can't do it from there. You're not scoring from 40 out.
Yeah, I think Muller is the type of player where he holds up the ball. He's doing, or he does, that kind of style of play where he to give the ball to him, he kind of controls it and then he lays it off.
Yeah.
Werner is doing that at the moment. Muller should be doing that more, I think.
Let's take a look at the Leipzig man's heat map here.
Again, you'd expect him to be a lot more like around the box. He seems to be going in the right a lot more, but he's playing very, very deep. I mean, look at the amount of green boxes here showing where he's touched the ball.
It's not his role. He shouldn't need to be
He shouldn't be
doing that.
back that far at all.
Save your energy for the attacks.
Exactly, yeah.
What else do you want to see?
Have a look at Sweden, maybe.
Sure.
And see how they are.
The heat map?
Yeah.
What player stands out to you?
What about our boy Forsberg?
You love him.
Yeah, I mean he's normally is kind of like a striker. He's playing on the left-hand side of the midfield. You know, he's made a few kind of contributions, but again, I think the main focus for Sweden so far has been to block Germany off. So you wouldn't expect him to be in that kind of role where you would expect the likes of Muller or Royce or Draxler.
You know, maybe Sweden is accommodating players, right? Toivonen, he couldn't do this type of work. But look, Forsberg shifts, plays on the left, allows Ola to go on and score a great goal and do what he does. So Sweden, they're doing maybe just enough. They're kind of manufacturing a team that's capable of beating, possibly holding, or competing with Germany.
Exactly.
So why don't we go on to look at Toivonen's heat map? He's been a bit everywhere, huh?
He's getting around again. It's kind of, it is a counter-attacking team. You'd expect the strikers to come back a little bit more deep and to get into the game a little bit more.
You think that's the strongest 11 for Germany out there right now?
Yeah.
Anyone you would change? Are you still holding with that, or who would you think if you had to? Is there anyone you would start thinking about? We obviously saw Rudy come off earlier.
I mean, what I would probably do is I'd probably take off Royce and put on Mario Gomez.
Really?
Yeah, just to kind of add that extra bit of depth. I wouldn't make any kind of changes so far, or like in the next kind of 5 minutes or so, but I reckon 65 minutes, that's when they should bring on players. They need to reinforce that attack. They need to go for it, because as we know, if they lose, they're gone.
It's all on the line.
And it's incredible that we're actually saying this, because Germany were one of the pre-tournament favourites.
Always.
Like, they were expected to top this group without any problems at all. But they're struggling. They're really, really struggling.
Let me ask another question that seemed unbelievable only a few days ago.
Yeah.
If Germany lose this and go out of the World Cup scoreless after 2 matches with a meaningless third coming up, Yogi Löw, is his job on the line? Do you have to look at that maybe and say, you've done well, you won us this, you won a World Cup, but you're maybe kind of out of ideas and it's time to refresh?
He'd be gone. If they don't win today, he's gone. 100% gone.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, you're expecting more from Kroos as well. Kroos is fantastic for Real Madrid. He creates a lot. He's a bit of a stopper as well, but he needs to open up here. He needs to get it forward a little bit more. They need to take more risks, and they're not taking risks.
He took a big risk on the Sweden goal. He's the one who gave away that ball that led to the break for Sweden.
Was it Kroos who did that? There you go.
It was.
I mean, that Kroos, like, he doesn't do
that. That's not him.
He rarely makes mistakes. Rarely.
It almost feels like there's something kind of eerie going on about Germany being very un-German-like. I mean, Kroos giving the ball away like that and not being able to score.
But I think one of the main reasons why he's kind of stuck, Löw is stuck to this kind of team, is they are a unit. They're supposed to be united. They didn't want to bring in Sané because he wasn't part of the gang. But, you know, you're kind of stopping players coming in who are better than these guys, in my opinion.
Sure. For
the case of unity and the team being united.
I mean, evolution's a natural part. I mean, you can't keep sending out Schweinsteiger and Podolski, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, new players have to come in. I mean, regardless of where they play, best players available, right?
But in fairness to Joachim Low, like his record speaks for itself. You can't argue with his record.
And until you can. Same with Arsene Wenger, right? Never missed the Champions League until he did.
Yeah.
And then that's when you start asking those questions and you say, well, maybe we've let you live on reputation or past results a little too much.
I know, but for Germany to get to the World Cup, it was a stroll. They topped their group. I think they didn't lose a game along the way. So the players did perform up to the World Cup, but when it mattered most, this is when they're failing.
Should we compare a couple players, look at some of their individual stats in this match?
Let's have a look at...
Why don't you pick a German player over there?
Okay, I'll pick a German. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's have a look at... What about Kimmich, maybe?
Sure, the right back?
Yeah, because he's one of their best players.
Well, should we go like for like? Because they've both been pretty busy.
Yeah.
One obviously more attacking and one on the defensive side. But you can see Duel's won four times he's gotten some clean wins.
The funny thing is, this guy plays for one of the best teams in the world in Bayern Munich. This guy plays for Celtic. You know, go figure. Like, I mean, Celtic aren't the greatest team in the world, but I mean, he's outshining them in nearly everything here.
Obviously,
apart from passes.
The passes,
yeah,
very, very impressive. That's very Kimmich. Like I still
Yeah.
think he's having a pretty tidy game.
Yeah.
He just hasn't had.
Kimmich's job is to be creative. He's a wing back. He's a proper wing back. He gets up and down that wing, whereas Lustig is a stopper. Like, he's just stops the attack from getting forward, where Kimmich is a bit more creative.
Why don't we compare the two strikers? Maybe Toivonen and.
Let's go for Werner.
Sure. Excuse me.
All right. Look at this. Look at this. 0 attempts. 69%. 69%. I know he's only 63, but 69% for a player of his caliber is shocking. In fairness to Toivonen,
he's been chasing a bit.
He's got 4. Jules lost. So, again, it's just not good enough from Werner. Toivonen with that little finish, it was beautiful. Like, it really was beautiful.
Is it Werner's job to involve himself, or to do the other players, the other supporting cast? Is it up to them to create some more opportunities?
They're relying. He's relying on those guys to create, for him to be in a position that he's been all season, like to be in that 6-yard box, to be just outside the box, and then to shoot and create.
Looks like you might get your wish here as the second half is about to kick off. I think I saw Mario Gomez looking ready to come on.
He's in.
Can I do a review of you guys' snacks?
Hit us.
Next halftime?
No, good. I need to know what we need next.
Well, right now, I mean, a lot of solid stuff.
Okay.
They got the peanut butter pretzels.
Always a fan favorite around
Pretzels
here.
with the peanut butter in them. I was really going after those.
Very nice.
A couple of multi-flavor snack packs of chips. I think they've got the barbecue and the standard version. So
We got everything.
a lot of variety. You get the salt and vinegar and the barbecue chips. Nothing kettle cooked though. Nothing kettle cooked though.
I went for volume rather than I went for quantity rather than quality, which is my usual style. I thought the chips were going to be a bigger hit.
Oh well, you know, I'm walking out of here with a few bags.
There
For
we
sure.
go. Good. And what else? Some animal crackers.
Organic animal crackers.
I had a go at him at that as well, actually. I thought that was a bit strange.
Not an animal cracker. You guys don't get
No, the fact that they're organic.
Yeah, how do you
Yeah, I
know?
was gonna say.
Yeah.
Get them from real animals?
Real, yeah.
Nice.
Cage free animal crackers.
Fabiano says, I'm from Mexico and I'm rooting for them right now. Yeah, I'd like to see Mexico do very well as well. And Hurricane Wayne says, how did you lads manage to find a Sunderland fan in 2018?
Family, I was just on the side of the road waiting. I was waiting on the bus and scooped me up.
Someone stole his Newcastle jersey, so he had to go to the reserve.
Really, I'm a fan of any team that's just kind of crappy. Like I got a lot of shirts from a lot of.
You a Cleveland sports fan or?
Well, no, actually,
No, they're
that's
really
one of the
two. You said kind of crappy, not.
kind of crappy, not fully crappy. One of the few organizations I don't have anything from.
Germany's kind of starting how they started the first half of it here.
Thanks, Jack. Yeah, we're sorting that now.
Bit of static.
Yeah, a little bit of static.
Where is he? Is he in Denmark? It could be that.
It could be the internet. Yeah, it could be the signal. Yeah. So next goal scorer.
Oh.
Oh! Someone.
What were you saying?
The next goal.
The next goal scorer.
It was.
And technically, you were right on that, Royce. Sorta.
I'm always right.
Yeah.
I'm always right.
Yeah, I would count that. Damn. In the
I mean,
first
that's
2
been
minutes.
brewing for 47 minutes right now.
Alright,
So,
yeah,
I
big
mean,
time. Yeah.
you can't really be surprised, but
Finally, Lushta got beat on the
Yes, it was a nice little
I
finish.
think it knocked off of him.
It was like a knee.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay.
Ugh.
by any means necessary at this point.
Yeah, score an uglier goal. Damn, he's just sniffing that
In the
hand
middle of a
all
full-on.
day. That dude, I tell you.
Oh, wait till he hits this from like. Oh.
Go on. Go on.
Oh! Wow.
Wow.
Oh man, Sweden better wake up here.
Nah, bro. Man, that locker room talk must have been a good one.
Yeah. I think they all had a sniff each. Of his hand.
Yeah. He was
I
like,
was
come
just
here,
about
man.
to say
Come here and
that.
smell it.
You guys are
Are you upset? Are you mad now? Are you mad enough to fucking play?
Gotta prove your
Sniff
loyalty.
this hand. God damn it. Goal.
Oh!
Wow, he looks hurt.
Kimmich. Yeah.
Sweden fall apart now, or can they steady the ship?
I reckon the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes is going to be crucial.
Yeah, I say, yeah.
If they can hold on, they might be able to block them out. It's good defending there again.
Mario Gomez. I can't believe it.
Was there any subs on for Sweden or?
I did not see any. Looks like no. But you just saw Draxler was the one who came off for Gomez.
Right.
Gomez gets bigger every time I see him too.
Oh! Lucky.
Mr. Mula. Wow.
Jeez.
It's coming now. I think
Yeah.
it's coming now.
Yeah, Sweden needs to find a way to just hold the ball so that way Germany doesn't have it.
For Sweden, the draw is great though. I mean, right? They live with the draw, no problem. This result still suits them.
It does, yeah. I mean, so they have to play against Mexico. Mexico are already through.
So that's what I'm saying. They draw this. They go into the next game.
Yeah.
They both kind of draw and go through.
Yeah, I mean, they're sitting pretty if they do draw.
I think there's going to be at least 1 or 2 more goals in this.
And there's still no guarantee Brazil comes out top of that group. You know, that could go.
Yeah, that group is really tight. I mean, you got 4 teams, I think, that are with 4 points, right? So
Yeah. So it's not a foregone conclusion. If you finish second, you're going to be playing Brazil. Like.
But again, like, I don't really care who they play. I still think that they'll win.
I think Sweden might though.
Here's a quiz question for you.
Only one team can wear yellow, you know.
Which two countries have been runners-up in 2 consecutive Football World Cup tournaments?
In consecutives.
So 2 countries have been runners-up in 2 consecutive World Cup tournaments. Can you name them?
What's going on here?
Okay.
I think that was
It's
descent.
topical.
Uh-huh. I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Oh, that was a bad tackle.
So, why don't we... Argentina was 2014. Netherlands was 2010. France was 2006. Germany was 2002. Brazil was 98. Italy was 94. Germany won 1990. Who did
Yeah.
they beat? Now I'm
Was
starting to
it-
remember.
Did they play Italy though? I don't know.
That wasn't.
1990 was against Argentina, I think.
Oh,
Okay. 86, Hand of God. Argentina beat who in the final? Wasn't.
they played Germany, right? In the final?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 86. 82, Italy beat who? Paolo Rossi. Now I'm starting to get hazy on the runners-up. I know the winners. 78 was Argentina beat the Netherlands, I believe. It's got to be. I think it's something before that, though.
So I'll give you the years. It's 1974 and 1978, and then 1982 and 1986. 2 teams.
You said it was topical.
Yeah.
Is it the Germans?
Yeah. Well, it was West Germany,
Well,
Oh, okay.
but we'll give you that.
I wasn't going to go with the East by any means.
Listen, Leipzig is there. They're doing okay for themselves.
They've got the great Timo Werner.
Yeah.
Oh, Yogi.
Jeez.
Oh,
But the question
Oh,
is,
yeah.
does he use both
Lizard,
hands
man.
though? Because he's been doing it with both
You,
hands.
you
That's
think
the
he
thing.
has like a game plan where
I
it's
think
like
so. I think
left hand
maybe
only or
maybe
whatever?
yeah, maybe he just uses the left hand and the right hands for shaking hands. I don't know.
I think someone who does that on camera gratuitously probably doesn't really have the decency.
He probably doesn't eat tacos too.
No.
I reckon he's the type of guy who
Don't eat any of his tacos.
he picks his nose and then eats it.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's been caught on camera too.
really, yeah. And
Also, think about the things he does off camera that we don't see.
behind the
What's
scenes.
it? Yeah.
like,
What's
Oh.
that's the if that's
Training
G-rated?
grounds?
Yeah. Oh.
Full on gross.
yeah.
Oh. Terry, don't even think about putting up an image. I see you typing over there. We don't need to know.
The other team is Holland or the Netherlands.
That's what I.
Yeah, you got the 78
78,
one. Didn't
yeah.
you? Yeah, nice. So Jordy Byron asks, what do you think the score will be in this game?
Final score?
Final score.
Can I go with not 1-1? Can I go with it's going to be something? There's more goals in this. It has to
Yeah.
be. Omar, what do you think?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be 1-1. I think Germany's gonna get close and have chances, but I don't think they're gonna score.
Okay. Jamal?
I'm going to say 2-1 Germany. I'm still going to give them to them.
I'm going to go with that as well. I reckon 2-1.
You know what I'm going to go with? I'm going to go with 2-2.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You reckon Sweden are going to score again?
I think they'll get one more.
Really? Who do you reckon is going to score?
Might even be Jamel's favorite player. Own goal.
Oh, gee.
It could be something shocking late. You know, Germany push on, maybe score on the 80th minute, 89th. Sweden, maybe a set piece,
Yeah.
somehow ends up in the net.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
come
yes.
on.
Oh, good save.
Did the defender get a touch on that to
It was
take some
a
venom
pretty
off?
weak shot, like. Yeah. Jack Kraft think it's going to be 3-1 to Germany. He said Sweden won't be able to hold off that kind of pressure. I reckon you're right, Jack Kraft, but I reckon it's going to be 2-1. I reckon they'll just get one more goal. But in fairness, my predictions have been the worst.
All right, your match predictions,
Yeah.
yes, but your overall group prediction have been pretty good. You said you liked Mexico, you liked Croatia.
Yeah.
I will give you that a little credit.
Yeah, no, cheers.
And
you
it
know,
seems like you've called every sub as well, like at halftime. You always call the subs right.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not just a pretty face, you know. But I suppose, like, Gomez was the kind of obvious choice there, so I reckon it's...
I don't get Gomez. I know he's big, he's strong, he's used to score a lot of goals. I think his time has passed. I think
Yeah, I don't rate him. I think he's quite similar to Mandzukic in terms of how he plays, his
Sure.
style. I'm not a fan of that kind of type of forward, but he's kind of coming in, I think, to do the job, to hold up the ball that Werner was doing. Look at that for a suit.
you like
Nice.
that.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
Attractive, disappointed women, great.
Always a fan favorite. Wow.
Yeah, so don't forget, we're giving away a jersey, World Cup jersey of your choice. All you need to do is name the next goal scorer. If your guy scores, we'll put you in a draw next Thursday.
Won't be run by FIFA, so it's legit.
It's legit. It is legit. Any jersey you want from the World Cup.
Also a legit jersey.
Yeah. Go on. Yes, lovely. Go on.
He's got it.
Great block. What kind of jersey do you think our eventual winner is going to pick? You think they're going to go with the Nigeria? Are they going to go with their home country?
I reckon. Well, I mean, I'd say a lot of people will go for the England jersey because I think a lot of people from England will be watching.
Plus, it works as a nice tablecloth.
Exactly. Yeah. Or toilet roll.
Oh, looking at you, Yogi Love.
All right, Sweden.
Oh.
All right, Sweden.
Oh, well done, Rudiger.
Sweden jersey ain't bad. Just a general jersey talk.
You like that? You think
Yeah.
it's pretty?
Deep blue. It's
I like
good.
their home one as well. Actually, I think it's pretty cool.
Was it white or is it yellow?
Yellow.
It's yellow. Yeah.
Yeah. Jack Croft says Gomez to score the next goal.
We've got a next goal from Mr. Peacock. Says Thomas Muller,
James Miller. Okay.
and I know he's a true self-loathing Englishman, so he will not be asking for an England kit. Probably something obscure. Probably he would probably get a Germany kit. He's that.
In fairness, the Germany away kit is green and it's actually pretty cool.
You like it?
Yeah, I do actually.
How is, unless green is your color, like Ireland or Mexico.
Yeah.
I never really wanted to be playing in the same color as the grass. I always felt like it was a little harder to see. So unless like you're already ingrained where if you're playing for Ireland, you know you're looking for a green shirt. You know
Yeah.
since you were 2 years old, that's the color. That's your color.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that as an away kit color.
I think there's a story behind it. That
Was it something West
it
Germany?
was something to do with after the war, that they had to pick a color that was supposed to be kind of like, okay, the war is done now. We're all friends again, and they pick green. Go on.
Ooh.
Oh!
But they're getting the ball out to the wing. They're getting the ball out
Royce
to the
has
wing.
been more active. this
Yeah, he
half,
has
for sure.
a lot more. That's what they need to do. Kimmich, great ball.
Kimmich is great.
Yeah, man, he should have
Oh,
done better.
man.
He should have
There's
done
no
better.
need. There's no need for that.
showboating there, man.
There's
It's the
no
World Cup,
need.
man.
Just there was no need to try and do the back heel.
No. And Muller was right there. He was like,
Yeah, James, if you're watching.
Yeah, one of our buddies in our Sunday league loves that, but
He gets it right maybe 50% of the time.
but like the thing is, like
he gets
it's,
on the highlight reel when he does.
Yeah.
it's fine in like Sunday league. Like, I no disrespect to you guys, like, but I mean, like,
Don't worry, I also
yeah.
play Friday. It's fun.
Yeah. But like
Yeah.
this, the World Cup. like,
Exactly,
you know
yeah,
what
no,
mean?
I agree.
Max, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, pal. Max has been another regular, hasn't
Stalwart.
he? Yeah.
I like Max. Give us some love, Max. Tell us what you think. Or if there's something you want to see, tell us some stats you want to see.
Whoa, with the AirPods in. What's she listening to?
Has anyone actually used those AirPods?
Yeah, I have.
Are they any good? Like, or
They're pretty good.
sound quality?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it decent? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have Beats, but I just don't like the way they fit in my ear. Maybe it's my ears are a bit strange.
Yeah, I can't wear those ear pods.
Yeah.
They fall out of my ears.
Did
I
I?
would lose those in a second. Yeah.
Too aggressive, too much headbanging.
Yeah, too much headbanging, man. Tell you.
Yeah, I haven't done a headbang test, but I've like ran.
How long do they last? Like,
What's the battery life?
yeah.
It seems like it's a couple hours, maybe even a few hours, but it comes with the case charges them,
Oh, that's cool.
so they kind of just stay charged.
Okay. Max says Boateng is upsetting me. He says he pushes up all the time, messes up, and then leaves a huge gap in the defence.
Yeah, we were looking at that gap.
Yeah.
He does play much higher. We
Yeah.
saw he had that shot in the
Oh.
first half too.
Yeah.
Like
then-
this.
Oh. And
If,
then
if that would have fallen
Yeah.
to Burr, or who is it? Burr. I can't. Who's the number 9 for Sweden?
Tovanen or Berg?
Berg.
Yeah.
Then Rudiger would have been alone.
Oh.
Have a
shoot
go,
it.
have a go, have a go!
Oh.
Wow.
And I know this question has been asked before, but Jack says, who are your guys' favourite to win the World Cup? I'm going to go for Mexico. I'm going to put it out there.
I think you're crazy. I think you're insane. I would love it. I would love nothing
Hey.
more than to see Mexico win. But
I
you say they got good results, but so is Belgium.
Bro,
I mean,
I'm saying if Germany loses, then whose is it?
I know, but I mean, right. Belgium
I'll
played
stay with-
against Panama.
yeah.
And who else did I play against?
Tunisia.
Okay.
Tunisia, who
Mexico.
England barely beat. Belgium scored 5 goals. Could have been about
Yeah,
10.
no, but Mexico they absolutely trashed Germany. They should have been 4-0, in fairness. And then they won 2-1 today. I think Mexico, if they get their tactics right, and I believe in that manager, I think he's a brilliant manager.
He is.
Ooh.
Dangerous.
They are my kind of favourites. Even though they're like 25-1 to win.
Maybe worth a bet then.
It wouldn't-
Before they get it in before this match ends and
Exactly.
Germany are
Gotta
out.
make that call now.
Yeah, make a call. Make it.
But like also the Mexican fans are brilliant. I think they get involved. They're really passionate, and it's always great to see them celebrating after they win. So
Sure.
yeah.
I'm sticking with Brazil.
Brazil.
I think. I mean, obviously, it kind of started a little slow, playing better stuff, not scoring a shed of goals, but I think they'll find form.
Have a
Okay.
go. Have a go.
Hit
Have
it.
a go. Let it go.
Oh.
Mr. Kroos,
Corner.
He's coming alive too this half.
JD7 Castro, how you doing, buddy? He says, Mr. Mask is in fact my dad.
Where are you from, JD? What countries have you been to? We might have to make some
Shit.
phone calls.
I can confirm that is not true.
More of a crazy uncle.
$65 gone.
Terry says Spain all the way. Well, okay.
All the way to Barcelona. I have to get knocked out.
I put some dough on France.
You like France?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might have. I don't know, we talk about Germany.
Oh, a
but
keeper! What are you doing?
France might have the most talented squad. Like
Yeah, they have a lot
Pound
of
for pound.
All over.
individual talent. Yeah.
But in fairness, I think so do Brazil.
true.
I think
That's
if-
why I picked them.
I think Brazil, they have a player in every position that's world class. I think even if Neymar gets injured, they have a player like Douglas Costa who can come off
Sure.
the bench, and he's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, he made the difference in that last game.
Yeah.
For sure. When he came on at half, he just was.
Is Brazil, France, Belgium, Mexico a possible Final Four? The way the groups match up?
It depends who finishes first and second.
Yeah.
Because you more or less go to opposite sides if you win your group or come in
They
second,
move? All right.
which is just the easiest way for me to answer that question of not knowing all the permutations of the
Yeah,
group.
I know,
But
it's a
I
lot.
do know
There's a
that.
lot.
I bought myself some time.
Yeah.
Those are the teams I want to see in the end.
Same again?
It'd be nice. Belgium, France, Mexico. What's that?
Brazil.
Brazil, yeah.
That would be fun. Good ratings too.
Yeah, Group E and Group F. So whoever win this group is going to play against either Brazil, Switzerland, or possibly Serbia. But the thing is, if Mexico win this group, they could potentially play against Brazil if Brazil fail in the last game.
Damn, got to talk on that.
Sweden are just on their heels right now defensively.
Grandfist looks very old. How old is he? He must be like 35, 36.
I think so.
Just like Iniesta. Iniesta's like 32, but he looks like he's like
He is
45 or something, 50.
33, Granquist.
Ooh.
A lot of
I
bodies
should have
back.
hit that.
So many bodies, yeah.
Oh, no.
what?
Yes! Oh, my God! Was he
my
offside anyway?
God.
Gomez.
Oh
Gomez.
my
Have a
God.
sniff. Have a sniff.
Please.
How does that keeper not come out for
He's
that?
too
though?
old. He shouldn't be out there. Crispin Glover look-alike.
Oh, he's well onside. He's well onside. Oh, my
What
God.
the hell kind of finish was that? Why the ball's coming across from this side and you go outside of the left?
That is bad.
Ugh.
Just stoop down and head it in. Royce used his knee and you can't even score that? That's poor. It's got bad juju for Germany. I don't know. There's something about it that's just not happening.
Jack Croft says, don't forget Portugal. Ronaldo has been in great form so far.
Don't even talk to me about Portugal.
Not a fan?
Sorry.
No?
No.
Not a big.
I can't stand watching that team.
Is it because of Ronaldo or is
Well, no, that might be part of it because I can't stand Ronaldo.
it? Okay. I suppose for Ronaldo, it's kind of like either love him or you hate him.
Yeah. Well, I just think their team is just not that great too, you know?
Yeah. I saw something on Twitter earlier where it said the only people who say Ronaldo is better than Messi are Real Madrid fans, Manchester United fans,
Yeah.
Portuguese fans, and people who take selfies of themselves in the gym. That's it. Those are the only
That's brilliant.
category of people who.
So that includes you as well then, is it?
I don't take the selfies. I can't help it if other people are photographing. I'm just there to work. I'm just there to work, you know.
Third party.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Another giveaway.
There you go.
Who gave that ball away?
Cruz.
Was
Get
it?
in there.
Is that Cruz again?
Maybe he's trying to do too much. I don't know. That's not like him.
Could you imagine being a German fan right now, though?
Or just a German person?
Yeah.
Never. Couldn't dream of it.
Listen, the Germans are nice.
No, I know.
Germans
We
are
love the
nice.
Germans.
Yeah.
They can take a bit of banter. That's why we do it.
Exactly, yeah.
Don't know if you can pull that stuff with the RGs though.
No.
Oh, no,
They're a bit
no,
touchy.
you can't do that.
Right.
You know.
Oh, I know well about that.
How's that gone over in the household? Things have been contentious, or you guys keeping?
No, she's actually been all right because she's also half Mexican, so at least
You got
one of
that.
her sides is winning.
Yeah. What would happen if Argentina and Brazil met in like a knockout match? How does that go down? You watch in separate places or different rooms, or
I mean,
no speaking of it? What is
that's a foul.
it's yellow too?
Yeah. I mean, I could probably watch the game with her, but I just,
You can't celebrate.
I would celebrate too. And I'm sure she would celebrate, but it's just part of the game, you know? Something that you can't take personally. In fact, that's what I was hoping the World Cup final would be last World Cup,
Oh yeah.
you know?
A few of us wanted to see that, I think. Sure. Who was it that was getting bothered by Boateng? He was high up the field and he got caught high up the field again and had to foul.
Was it Toivonen, possibly?
No, one of our watchers
Sweden
said Boateng
play
was
a
annoying.
stupider
Oh,
ball.
yes. I think it was Max or Jack.
It sounds like we're talking about people's dogs or something here.
Yeah.
Scruffy, Max, Jack.
Max. Yeah, Max is disappointed with Boateng.
Oh,
yes,
great
behind.
ball.
Right,
Time
go
it
on.
right.
Come on, come on.
Oh!
Oh, nearly an OG.
Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Right, they need to go on the attack here.
Handball?
Yeah.
Wow, that was a great pass. Slid it right in between the fullback
Jeez.
and the center back.
So what's your opinions then on Argentina? Do you reckon they're finished? Do you reckon that they don't really care anymore?
They're gonna luck out and just
I
sneak
think
through, right?
I think just like they qualified for the World Cup, they'll get lucky.
But the thing with Messi is though, like, if you look at him when he plays, he never smiles. Like during the national anthem, he had his hands in his face. Like his body language comes off like that he doesn't actually want to be there. He's not enjoying himself.
Very strange.
I just don't think that there's something not right there.
It's
And I can see Nigeria beating them. Even though I don't want to see that happen, but I can see Nigeria beating them.
You know what it is?
Ooh.
Oh, it's that. Okay, you look at Neymar or you look at Ronaldo. For better or worse, you can see what they're feeling. When they're mad, you can see they're mad. When they're excited, or they're overcome by emotion, you can see it. Like you can read it. You don't even know what Messi's really feeling. It's like vacant. It's like there's an absence of emotion. Like
Exactly.
it's not like he's mad or he's pissed.
Yeah.
Maybe that might fire his
Yeah.
teammates up a little more, or fire himself up more. But
Yeah.
the fact that he just kind of has that dead look in his face with nothingness is it's weird.
Well, I just think as a character, he's such an introvert, So
Yeah.
And I was telling Emily this morning. I was like, if they hope to go on, he needs to figure out to get out of his shell and be like,
Wake up.
wake up. This is my team. He needs to figure that out.
I mean, I think that's part of the allure of why we appreciate what he does, and maybe
Yeah.
most people like him is he is more humble.
Yeah.
Rather.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Totally.
don't put on that armband and be the captain for Argentina
Yeah.
unless you're prepared
Yeah.
to do what it takes to fire your
Exactly.
teammates
He
up.
needs to step into the spotlight and just absorb that and go for it.
But if you look at Ronaldo when he's playing for Portugal, like he is, encouraging the rest of his teammates. He's tracking back. But Messi, it's kind of like he's just not interested. And it's just it's sad. It's very sad to see because he's a player that deserves to win something at
Exactly.
this level.
I would hate to see his legacy tarnished out if they happen to go out of this World Cup.
But I also think that the Argentinian manager, what is he thinking in terms of tactics? Like he played like 5 attackers and 5 defenders, leaving a massive gap in the middle versus Croatia, who have the best midfield, in my opinion,
that core right there, yeah.
in the World Cup. What was he thinking?
Yeah, I put a lot of it on him, man. No coach is supposed to have full tattooed arm sleeves. This is not a coach look.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But the other thing about the coach is that he's changed his lineup the last 13 times. So he's not consistent. That mustn't be easy to play if you're a player.
Yeah.
Like you don't know what tactics you're supposed to play. You're changing formation every second match.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think Willie Caballero plays in goal next game?
He made his debut. I never knew this. He made his debut when he was 36 years of age. I think it was earlier on this year. That will be his last game he plays for.
I think he's out.
He's gone.
I think he's gone. I think that was the nail
his
in the
career
coffin.
is over. It's like Carriers 2.0.
Yeah. Sorry.
Too soon. Always.
Yeah. Like Caballero didn't play a game or a league game for Chelsea this season, and now
damn,
and now
that
he's
was a strike.
Argentina number 1. It doesn't make sense. There was no shape there with the team.
I mean, what a strike though. Jeez. There you go. Put him under a little bit.
"15 minutes to save the World Cup. Can it be done?"
Yeah, damn. Now I don't know.
The ball.
Oh.
So even with the draw, Germany are still alive, but they need help. You think they get it?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's kind of the same situation as Argentina, where they might be still in it technically,
Yeah.
but their confidence will just plummet. They're going to get so much stick from the media. It's going to be incredible.
But I mean, they got South Korea next, which I mean, I think they should be able to win that game.
But like, I don't know. I mean, I would have thought they would have beaten Mexico. I would have thought that they would have absolutely hammered Sweden. You know, and
True.
they're just not doing it. And even though, you know, if they do beat South Korea, yeah, they might have a chance. But
They need Sweden to win, because a draw puts Sweden on 5 points,
Yeah.
and Germany could only get to 4,
Yeah.
assuming this holds on
so
for a
Sweden
draw.
need to beat Mexico.
Right.
Okay.
But a draw would get Sweden and Mexico out of reach, because it would be 5 and 7.
Yeah.
And wait, and if Sweden, sorry, they need Mexico to win, right? Because that would keep Sweden at 4, and they could get them on goal difference.
And then Mexico
Yeah.
will go up to 9 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Max is from Germany, actually. He says,
Oh.
being German and watching this is really surreal. I can imagine. I can absolutely imagine.
Max, what's your take on the players? You like Gomez? You like the changes that Lowe has made? Do you like Lowe touching himself and smelling it? How does that make you feel?
How does it make you feel?
Is that normal in Germany? I've never been, but I can't imagine that's the norm.
That is definitely not the norm. Why is she crying?
She's just so happy.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This is a very strange cry.
Yeah.
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 A lot of crying
Yeah.
going on. in this
A lot of
A lot of
tears.
emotion. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of emotion going on here.
Being in Russia just brings it out of you.
Well, she did have a young baby. It might have been a little postpartum emotion coming out there. I don't
Okay.
know.
Or maybe it was a bag of wine. She's like,
Ryan, how you doing, buddy?
Time for one last change for Germany. I mean, it's got to be now, right?
ooh.
Change for Germany. Who can they bring on?
Anybody.
Someone who can score.
Yeah.
There you go. Top analysis. We want a goal scorer. Can you hit the ball in the back of the net? Well, get on the fucking pitch. Jeez.
Did you know who Tommy Smith is, the Irish commentator? We had him out here in the U.S. for a while.
Tommy Smith.
He
Yeah,
used
I
to always say,
remember him,
bang the ball in the back of the old onion bag. Remember
Oh.
the guy who used to say that?
No.
Oh, you guys
God,
were lucky.
I don't want to hear.
He was
Onion bag
representing you
guy?
guys out here.
Oh, really?
Remember
Yeah.
him?
The old
Kinda,
onion
yeah.
bag.
Back of the old onion bag. He used to do like ESPN's Champions League when they had it back in
No, I remember him.
mid-2000s.
Had a thick accent,
Oh,
too.
yeah. So that was,
Oh, he's onside. Go.
wow.
Why did
Offside?
now you call him offside? Come on, refs. Should have called that. I think he was on.
Can't tell.
Oh.
If this finishes 1-1, then I might be officially the worst match score predictor, because all I said was it will not finish 1-1. I took
Oh, really?
any
Yeah.
other result, anything other than that, and that's what I'll get, which is probably what I deserve.
Good ball. Ooh.
Here's one for you. I think Sevi might know, so we're going to
I'll abstain.
leave him out. Which German player appeared in 5 consecutive World Cup tournaments?
I think I do know this one.
So we're looking for a German player who played in 5
5.
consecutive. I'll give you a clue. He's around us. He's amongst us.
He's with us. Yeah.
He's with us.
Oh, what?
It's
Uh-oh.
not Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I think
He's on a yellow, isn't he? Yeah. Get it.
I think. You mean Klinsmann?
It's a good shout, but no.
No.
It's not him.
No.
That was then. I like he
I was
picked up
gonna
the
say.
clue. The with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
I was-
good.
Ooh.
We
I
do.
don't know. Is it? He's on a yellow.
He is on a yellow.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I
We do actually have a correct answer in chat, but I'm just going to put ours there to you lads.
Not this one.
Oh, well, were you checking, were you?
Oh, he didn't get a card.
Lucky.
Pro Swiss, how you doing, buddy? Max says, Kadira is awful. Ozil is
Oh, is he getting
awful.
subbed out now? Yeah.
Muller disappointing.
That's actually a
Boateng
smart
is a
idea.
joke. Too many players making individual mistakes, and Lowe is a joke of a coach. Wow.
We really just wanted to know about
No,
the
no.
scratching.
Yeah,
Those.
yeah.
Oh, he did get a second
damn.
yellow.
Oh, Boateng is gone.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
that was a yellow card
I mean,
challenge. It was
that's huge going forward for them for the next game as well. So,
especially if Hummels is still injured.
oh boy.
Yes,
And
yeah.
now
So they man down?
Yeah.
Correct answer was Lothar Matthäus. Max got it right.
oh,
He's just
he
there.
is
He's
right.
with us.
Just looking right. No, he's looking that way.
Pro Twist, how you doing, buddy? Oh,
It's a goal.
Oh.
Ah.
Neuer's too quick.
Wow. A lot of big teams.
Ooh. Omar, you're a musician.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is that similar? You ever get like talented musicians who just don't play together? Who you put them all and they should have all the ability, but like maybe it takes some time or it takes some sort of plan or someone to not let their stars shine so much to like come together
I think
to
it's
make
a
music.
little different in the fact that if you're a good musician, you can play, but whether you get along with them, that's maybe a different story, like outside of playing. So it's a little different in that regard, but I could see what you're saying. Maybe they just don't get along as a unit.
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out reasons why players of this caliber can't get it done.
Oh. You know, you also got to see it this way too. When you're the champion, you have the X on your back, so everyone's going to be going in a little bit harder. You know.
That's a yellow. That's a yellow.
Oh, that is definitely a yellow.
I thought Neuer was a bit weak there. You can kind of see him make mistakes.
I mean, is he even fully fit? Is the question.
That's the other thing. He's not fully
He
fit.
just got back, right?
Yeah. And like the thing about being a sweeper keeper is that
You got to be sharp.
you got to be sharp. And I don't know. I'm not convinced by him yet. If he was playing the full season for Bayern Munich, okay, fair enough. But he's just come back out of injury. Hasn't played any competitive games for a year. Okay, he played against Austria, I think, in a friendly before the World Cup. But
they lost that game though.
I think they did, didn't they? Yeah.
So
Maybe the writing was on the wall a little bit.
But they have Ter Stegen as well. I think is a decent enough
Sure.
goalkeeper.
Oof. Still time for one.
I reckon Germany are going to do it. I reckon they're going to score.
I say there's probably maybe 3-4 minutes of time added
Yeah,
on.
I reckon.
So I mean, you got about 8-9 minutes here.
What minute are you going to go for if they do score?
92.
Yeah, I reckon.
Strong 92.
Yeah.
I say it stays 1-1, like I said before. So
I'm going to go 91. And it's going to be the main man himself, Gomez.
I say 94th minute, Sweden score.
Really?
2-1.
Ooh.
Game over.
Neuer's forward.
Exactly.
They lob it over the top.
Yeah.
Just the last minute dagger.
I mean, Sweden do have an extra defender now. Like, you know,
So when they break, if they
Yeah.
do, there should be.
I mean, everyone should be well covered here. You know.
Max says Neuer is still class. Best goalie in the world. The rest of the team is just a mess. Interesting.
I'd still say that. Maybe De Gea number 2 or so.
I think De Gea has shown this season that he's the best. I reckon
Until Portugal, that one shot.
Yeah, I
Or you
suppose.
say leave it out. Don't even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose for Manchester United, I think he got them at least 20 points
Oh, absolutely.
from the saves that he
I
made. and his
would tend to
contribution.
agree with you. I do like De Gea a lot.
Yeah.
He's made some just incredible saves.
Yeah.
And that was just a mental lapse on his part, you know. I mean, a
Yeah.
terrible mental lapse.
It
but,
happens.
I mean,
Julian Brandt coming in here. That's it. That's all their subs.
That's all we got, yeah. I mean, Brandt, again, he's a creative force. He'll be looking to get the ball in the box a bit more. He can actually shoot as well. I think he's a nice little shot on him. Mr. Shotgun says Kimmich header in the 92nd minute from a corner. Okay, interesting. Protra says it's staying 1-1 and Germany are going home.
So we got, I think the Kimmich in the 93rd, that's an entry, right? That's an entry in the contest.
That's an entry in the competition for the World Cup jersey of their choice.
I don't think you can say no score, though. I think that maybe is a bit...
Yeah, we're looking for a goal scorer.
You got to...
And we accept OG as a goal scorer. A limited time only, though.
Ooh.
6 minutes.
Oh, get on him.
Great ball. Yeah. That's it. Oh. Great save.
What a save.
Wow.
Wow.
The best goalkeeper in Denmark.
Now, he had to sniff that hand again.
That's him right there.
Oh,
Gomez.
Man. Great
Yeah,
save.
great save. Good reactions.
Great save.
Man.
Unbelievable.
I mean,
Do you reckon there was a bit more kind of camera time, though? Do you reckon he could have just kind of...
It was kind of
Yeah.
close to him. I don't think he needed to...
Yeah, do the theatrics. Right, go on. Ooh, corner.
no.
Too many of those, though. Too many sailing over.
I mean, that was just kind of stupid right there. I don't know if that was a shot or it looked like a shot.
Just rifling it.
Those used to go in for him 4 or 8 years ago, right?
Brandt might be very dangerous. Now it's going to be interesting, says Max, yeah. I rate him as a player. I think he's very, very good.
Would you have started him?
Possibly, yeah.
If we check the tape, you did say that was the strongest 11 when you were looking at the lineup.
Well, this is true, but I mean, I can go back on, what I said.
You're not bigger than that.
Yeah, no, listen, if I made a mistake, I can go back on it. But he's a more of an impact kind of sub, though, I think.
Oh, man.
Silly foul.
That's so stupid.
Silly. It's going nowhere.
Sweden's really not helping themselves, to tell you that much.
Jack Kraft says, Olsen has been terrible this year for Copenhagen. I knew it. Listen. I knew it.
This is going to be one of the longest substitutions we've ever seen.
We're getting a lot of interest in Jamal's Sunderland top.
Uh-oh.
Like a lot of interest.
Oh, like
Whoa, who the hell is this guy?
look, don't worry about it.
Jamal is a stand-up comedian.
Oh, right.
And as part of his act, he wears a Sunderland jersey
For the laughs?
for the laughs. So people can actually, laugh at him.
No, I think it's a smart move because you know what you're doing is you're putting in a down payment. You're paying your dues, so when they come back, you can say, hey, I was supporting them when they were in League One. Where were you, right? Yeah. Getting in at the basement, the ground floor, and ride the elevator all the way up. That's what I said.
I can't even agree out loud. It'll never happen.
You never know. Someone with some money wants to buy a club. They like to get the cheap ones. They don't go after the ones that are already established.
Fair. When we buy Sunderland.
Exactly, yeah, when we buy them.
Then it's on.
Good D. Good defense.
Yeah, it's a great tackle.
5 minutes.
That's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time. Come on, hold the ball now.
Jeez.
We can't have Germany go out, though. We can't.
We could try it.
Oh, man,
it's worth a shot.
At least Germany can play. Sweden are just really bad.
Yeah,
going forward.
Yeah, they can't even hold on to the ball.
Yeah, it's not good for the tournament if Sweden are in it and Germany aren't.
You know what they should have done?
Always having a sniff.
They should have only registered 18. They only should have registered one fewer player and just kept that one spot open for Ibrahimovic just in case. Give him a ring and have him come on if they make, knockout quarterfinals.
He is better. Zlatan is better than your man Toivonen. He plays for a club name called Toulouse. I mean, come on.
Hit it. This is it, Brant.
Oh!
Whoa! What just happened?
Brad, what did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Jeez.
That rebound would have been offside, though, I think.
Oh, my God.
That was a crack.
Yeah, it was a
Oh,
shot.
my God.
Whew.
How does Sweden commit
Yeah, how is
3
that guy so wide open? Oh.
Oh, yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Oh, man.
Wow.
What a
Beautiful.
strike.
Wow.
Not like this.
Jeez.
Wow. Goalkeeper had it covered. He knew where his post was.
Wow.
It was close, yeah.
Oh, there's the
Come
German
on,
green
back
kit.
Yeah.
Looks a bit like Ireland's. Maybe that's why you enjoy it. Here we go. Here's the Sweden goal. What'd I say? I said 94, though, didn't I?
No. Oh, good time. Oh!
But what are they doing? They should just hold the ball and eat some time up right now. I
Exactly,
mean, like,
yeah.
that's just stupid. Now
Yeah.
you're going to go back and play defense. And,
Yeah.
I mean, Germany has another couple minutes to score here.
You say that like you don't know when you get forward and you kind of get a sniff of the goal and you kind of go, well, maybe just this one. If it goes in the net, all's forgiven, right?
No, well, I mean,
I've seen you move forward, get those
sure.
big eyes.
That's
and
Sunday
goal.
League. We're talking about the World Cup here. I mean, we're talking about this is a huge game for Sweden.
You're
I
going
mean,
to the corner flags.
You're going to the corner flags here. I mean, they can't even hold the ball to make 2 passes at this point.
This is it.
I'm surprised Brandt got that shot off. There was
No
for
one
a man
on him.
advantage to have him
exactly.
wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, even
Look at
this.
Oh,
That's
Is that it?
yeah.
They're going to take an age now to take this goal kick.
Yeah, I think there's probably about a minute left of play here. Oh, yeah, he was trying to put it back in the middle.
Unbelievable.
Can't believe that went off the post.
Yeah,
know.
so close.
That was a crack too. It's just crazy seeing Germany and Argentina down in the bottom of the groups.
Yeah.
I love it
You know?
because I'm ready for some clearance price gear. That shit is going on sale so fast.
True, actually, yeah.
I can't wait.
All right, now or never.
Basically, what, 1 minute here?
This is it.
This is it.
This is it. Come on.
They'll get one.
Oh,
Man, how stupid do you have to be?
Right there.
I mean,
Wow.
that guy has just been making
So-
dumb decisions ever since he got in.
They're just going to have 11 players in that box.
Yeah,
you
where's
think
Neuer?
Germany has a free kick, like a trick play, dialed up for something like that?
Oh, yeah, I'd say they do, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they know who they're probably that. They probably have like an A, B, and C option here.
Man.
It's called the sniffer. The sniffer.
Oh, man, off the nose.
We got the sniffer!
Runs the sniffer.
If you got one, though, you use your best one. You use it right
I mean,
now.
look.
Yeah.
What's happening here? Oh.
What a
There's the
goal.
sniffer.
The
sniffer!
Oh my God.
Get in there!
Oh, my God. I can't believe this happened.
That was crazy!
Holy.
Wow.
Oh.
That's what you get, Sweden,
94
though.
minutes. Damn!
That was in the 95th.
That game's game over.
Oh, my God.
The
Are you-
sniffer.
How do you let that one
Maybe
go,
Sweden
Sweden?
knew the tears.
Oh, God.
Nobody knows what the hell just happened.
Wow. I mean, I even called it out, like, what's going to happen right there? He was standing a couple yards out of the ball. Somebody should have just... I mean... Oh, my, what a shot,
Oof.
though.
That should never
What
be
a
going in.
goal.
Though. That should never be going in.
They've come close.
I
on
mean,
some crosses
you
like
can't
that,
hit
but
it better than
few
that, though.
times
Look
in
at
the game.
that. Oh, jeez.
For the damn win.
Was that
Wow.
Cruz, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
what a shot.
Totally redeemed himself.
Jeez.
Wow.
But that's what you get for fouling a guy right outside of the box
That was
like
a
that.
dumb
That was just the
foul.
dumbest thing.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
I'm sorry.
Go on. Have a whiff.
Yeah. Delighted for them. Just don't concede.
Yeah, do they get one back? Wait. They get one corner, right? Well, no. They'll just throw it in.
Didn't I
and
say
it'll be over.
2-2?
You
with,
did.
with Sweden at the death?
He did,
He
actually,
did.
yeah.
Never mind.
No.
Forget what I said.
Oh, hand the ball.
Wow.
I can't believe that.
Oh man.
10
Great.
Incredible.
They're still not through though.
Well,
No, but they've. Yeah.
New life.
Yeah.
On a side note, I have a winner for my free jersey giveaway.
Oh yeah.
Gordy Byron, 88.
Oh yes.
Byron A.
Gordy-
Lewis.
Yes, he's.
So now, technically, he tried to hedge his bets.
Oh, okay.
He wrote Swedish meatballs and barbecue ribs, which is a little bit of a cheat, but is the only person who wrote in. So I got you, bro.
Which one is it?
I got a Mexican League jersey.
No, which
Oh.
is your favorite food? Is
Yeah,
it
Oh, it's
yeah.
ribs.
Oh, is it ribs?
It's the ribs.
ah, game over.
Wow. But we basically got someone to admit that they're pretty familiar with the whole IKEA menu.
Yeah. So that's that's why we all came here.
Jordy Byron is a Newcastle fan, by the way.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
you
wearing a
know.
Sunderland jersey.
Send him the
Yeah, I should
send him that one.
I have the away as well if you want it.
Germany should send some beer over to Sweden and say thank you for being idiots at the end of that game.
I can't believe
That was just ridiculous.
Why would
I'm
you
sorry.
foul there? Why would you foul
why would
there?
you not hold the ball? I just think that, Sweden don't deserve to go on and, for something like that. When you got a team
Yeah.
like Germany on the ropes and you decide to end the game that way, I'm sorry, you don't deserve to go on.
Yeah, Protrus said, legit, though, Sweden should have just run down the clock when they had the chance. You're right.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, couple. Yeah.
Max says deserved the
what
win.
a great free kick though.
Yeah,
Jeez.
sorry. That was brilliant.
He says, my heart just dropped to the floor. Yeah, no, well done, Max. GG, buddy.
I'm good. I wouldn't want to lose Max this early and then
Yeah.
in the tournament.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
got to keep him around. Should we look at some
Yeah,
stats?
let's do it, yeah.
Why don't we look at where that leaves us in the group, huh?
Yes, good idea.
What group are we? F?
We are...
Yeah. So Mexico, they're fine. They're through.
they're through.
So Germany are playing against South Korea in the next game.
So you've got to figure they'll get to 6 points, right?
I mean, you would hope they would, but Sweden are then playing against Mexico. I reckon Sweden in the game that they play, the style of play, the kind of counter-attack against Sweden, I reckon Mexico could do a lot of damage. You would expect Germany to beat South Korea, but listen, we've seen stranger results so far.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not the match we want.
So we're looking for the Germany-Sweden. There it is there. So they got more possession back, 75% versus 24.4. I mean, you would expect that anyway, I think. Any other kind of stat that kind of stands out to you?
89% successful pass completion when they made it close to 700 passes. That's pretty impressive.
That is very impressive. But typical German though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. 300 passes in the final third compared to Sweden 70.
35 crosses.
Wow.
35.
That must be a new World Cup record for this World Cup.
And also look at duels one cross. I mean, when they stepped up, they were able to reclaim the ball. I mean, how many minutes? Was it 15 last minutes of the game? They played with 10 men and they were still winning the ball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They won a free kick with 10 men.
Exactly that.
But look at this though. 35 crosses, but only 6 of them were accurate.
I think in that regard, Sweden's game plan more or less worked. It's just at the end, they kind of. I thought they kept it together as well as they could have for most of the game, but then, to Omar's point, at the end of the game, not being savvy with the clock, holding possession, and then committing a dumb foul on the edge of the box and giving Germany an opportunity that they probably wouldn't have really even had if it wasn't.
Should have just held on. Yeah.
What do you want to see?
Let's have a look at average positions maybe, just to see how deep Sweden were playing. Look at that. Look at that. So, number 4, Granqvist, yeah, I'd expect him. Lindoff, yeah. The kind of Augustinsson
Pushed up a bit.
pushed up a little bit more, yeah. So they were kind of playing the ball, I think, more down the left-hand side. Forsberg was kind of playing a bit more central than you would expect. You would expect him maybe to be up this kind of side here. But even looking at their number 9, number 10, where's their number 20? Oh yeah, number 20. This is Toivonen in here.
Goal scorer.
Yeah, so again, look, I mean, he's playing on the halfway line. Do you know what I mean? Like that's
Pretty
And when the
compact.
subs came on, they only dug in deeper.
a little
They
bit
only
deeper,
even
like.
went further.
Yeah.
Looking at Germany, on the other hand,
Wow, look at that. Look at the comparison. That is incredible. It just kind of goes to show like that they might only be playing one up front, but they had so much support. You can kind of say like that Gomez was really kind of like their other kind of attacker as well, whereas he number 23. Look, he played very deep actually. You'd expect him to maybe be a bit more up here.
yeah.
Muller got involved as well. And yeah, Cruz, look at that. Cruz played a bit,
Deeper.
no, a bit kind of up more than you'd expect. He's kind of more
Well,
of a...
deep relative to the rest of the pack. I
well,
guess.
exactly, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Jerome Boateng, red card, will miss the next match. Then is that a big miss, or do you think Korea is still toothless enough that?
I mean, I think he's one of the best defenders in the world.
Yeah.
He made a mistake during the game. I think he was getting a little bit frustrated. 10 minutes to go, they needed to score, and you know he made a stupid second foul. But yeah,
More of the same, right?
compare that to the first and second half. Actually,
First half it was a little bit heavier,
right, and then the second half,
slightly though.
slightly a
You
little
can
bit
see
more.
a
down
little,
the
little
centre.
more balance.
Yeah.
A little more balance. Sweden in the second half,
Wow.
everything up the
Wow.
left-hand side,
Yeah,
like we were
Forsberg,
seeing.
yeah, get Forsberg involved, and even that Augustinen, I think his name is.
Exactly.
He was going up as well on the left-hand side, but they didn't really create too much in fairness to Sweden.
We'll start with Sweden since there's fewer shots to digest.
So
Forced
this-
a couple saves in the second half. You want to see over the course of the game?
Yeah, let's have a look. So that goal that Toivonen scored, and then apart from that, the keeper saved a few. One miss, one block.
Should we look at Germany? Are you ready to see a lot of colors?
Yeah, let's.
Apologies to the color blind out there right now.
Wow, look at that, 18 attempts.
18.
Do you reckon? Okay, that goal is that a leading contender for one of the goals of the tournament so far? Or
On pure aesthetics, I still think there's a couple better, but in terms of importance, absolutely.
yeah, I don't.
Absolutely. Doing it in that circumstance,
Yeah.
that is hard to do, pull off when you know if you don't score that,
Yeah,
you're probably out of the World Cup.
yeah. Talk about pressure.
Big time.
Yeah.
That was just a.
Yeah,
But again, who would you want taking that? How about a starting midfielder for Real Madrid?
yeah,
In Sweden, when they had a pressure moment, they lost their heads a little bit. They did
Yeah.
a dumb foul on the box, or they got excited, saw the goal, and went for it, giving Germany the ball back instead of knowing the right thing to do and being able to execute it.
Just one thing here: 18 attempts throughout the whole match. I want to see inside the box for the second half. Yeah, they kind of had they got more balls into the box
Yeah.
in the second half, which they failed to do in the first half. And you can see here that the keeper obviously made a few good saves. They missed a few, but they were more dangerous when they got the ball in.
Absolutely. Going into the last round in the group, what are you expecting? What do you think we're going to see, both from Germany and the other teams?
Well, this is going to give Germany a massive confidence boost. You know, South Korea, like, are they a decent team? Like, I don't know. Like, they've one player, but we all know that one player.
Scored today, yeah.
Did he score? Yeah.
Yeah.
But one player is not going to make a
One player is not a team.
like
Ask
Messi.
Argentina.
Exactly right. I mean, their confidence is going to be low. Germany's going to be high. You would expect Germany to win, you know, and go through to the next round.
Sure. Gentlemen, final verdict of the day. What do you think?
I mean, at the end of the day, I think Germany deserved to win that game. They had all the pressure, the shots, and, you know, that was just a freaking wonderful goal at the end there. I mean, they deserve to win, so.
The Germans stay alive as
They
they
stay
always do.
alive.
We couldn't count them
Yeah,
out.
with masks, you know, you want to see Germany in the next round. They found a way. I hope Yogi washes his hands.
I think we all need to after that. But thanks for joining, boys. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Out there in the universe, send us some love, hate, comments, questions, anything you want to see more or less. Join us tomorrow. It's the earlier game, Japan and Senegal. Should be a good one.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah. So all of a sudden that became the marquee game in that group. So that's why we're here for you. Thanks again for joining us. And remember, if you're watching this, you are the convention.